And bro I guess, had to confess to Adam and shit about it, I guess. And he was telling Adam, like, damn, bro,
Right.
why you know after you know what's going on, why you still interview the, you know what I'm saying, the transmission, bro?
Yeah, that was the whole thing right there. Yeah, it got
Man, that's corny.
It was saying he was saying like what's your purpose of interviewing? You can't even get no real content from this transmission. Like what's your whole purpose? What this motherfucker got going on for you to interview him?
So if you going in the argument, basically you already had, you got every right to speak right now, right? But now you go into this argument, and now bro throw a low blow at you, and you throw a drink at him. Come on, like he should have just kept it cool, been like, nah, nigga, you feel me? Because the whole, if you was listening to that, you knew, look, that wasn't something you should have said, bro. You don't say whether you paid for the funeral or not, nigga. You don't bring that up, bro. That nigga's mother
Hell
just
no.
passed
And he
away.
was like, you only gave me some
I
money
had
on the
just gave
shit.
that
You
nigga
ain't pay for the whole
condolences. The
shit.
last time I spoke to him, I was giving him condolences for his mother, bro. So that's a very, you feel me? That's a sensitive subject, bro.
That's
Whether you gave me the money or not, don't speak on that. But for you, now you throwing a drink? Come on, man. I don't know. I wasn't feeling that.
and
Yeah,
then
that
the
was
lead
nasty.
we led up to it. What's the name? He knew they were supposed to stream one Tuesday. Adam had canceled the stream because house phone ain't hit his phone. Not house phone was just gonna pull up and niggas was just gonna talk it out on the stream. But Adam, I don't know, he canceled the stream. Everybody was a little upset. So last week that was the first stream of them niggas back on Tuesday, and that's what happened.
he been doing a lot of interviews, acting, been gaslighting the hell out that shit.
Yeah, man. It's like we got a TV situation going on. You want me to talk about something off TV? Adam knows what he's doing, bro. Like, he know how to
Nah,
drive the numbers,
and
all
that's
that.
what
He know
House
what he's
Phone
doing.
said. That's what House Phone was saying. Like, bro, like I don't know, bro. And then they got back on the stream after they went outside. I guess they tried to shoot a fade, and that shit ain't work out. And then niggas
Tried
got
to
back
shoot
on the
the
stream.
bait.
I
Oh, the
I
pay
ain't gonna
way to
lie,
see
Dave.
that
I ain't gonna lie, Dave. I thought it was all scripted after that. When niggas got back
too.
on the stream, I'm like, hold
Yeah,
up,
that sound like
niggas.
scripted work.
Yeah,
But you know, like white dudes, they take a lot of shit light. Like another white dude wouldn't even, if that would have happened with him, Adam out, nigga wouldn't even took it like how a black person take shit.
Just the way they talk to each other is crazy, bro. Like, I mean, not crazy because that's how they talk, but niggas just be like, "Yeah, man, I fucked your bitch." Da da da. Yeah, dude. Just talking crazy, like a way that I would never speak to one of y'all. You feel me?
yeah. I
They
feel
they
like
done
bro
switch.
just need to get back to the basics, just interviews, cut down the staff. I don't know, bro. I only watch it when Sharp get up there, but I definitely turned in for that stream because I wanted to see what House Phone had to say.
Like what Shaw beefing with Act right now, huh?
Nah, academics beefing with him.
That who I'm talking about, Act and Shaw.
All right, we got an update on them three rappers that was found dead. It says according to the Detroit News, a source said that the three men were shot dead. Of course, Michigan State Police First Lieutenant Mike Shaw told Detroit News that three bodies were found under mounds of debris inside an apartment complex. As Blavity previously reported, Kelly's fiance Taylor Perrin told police that she last spoke with the loved one on the phone about 5 p.m. on January 21st. Parents said Kelly told her that the show was being canceled, so he would look for another venue in Detroit with an open mic session. Police now arrested a 15-year-old boy who was seen driving Kelly's 2017 Chevy Equinox without a license plate. Sorry. Police said the teenager told officers that a man told him to pick up the car on Schoolcraft on Detroit's west side. The teenager was referring to a man who had an outstanding warrant involving allegedly fraud, a source told the Detroit News. Police searched the man's house on Monday and took him into custody for questioning. Investigators are also reviewing video of a man wearing gloves cleaning out Kelly's car. Given's mother, Kat Fogel, said police informed her on Thursday that they had found 3 bodies. I don't yeah, I ain't gonna read that.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Hectic, hectic.
It says the news station also reports that a man from Detroit has been arrested in connection to the murder and is being held on parole violation in Knoxville, Tennessee.
Yeah.
Hectic, hectic.
Sound like they booked them niggas and they booked them niggas, bro. Straight up.
Damn.
City ain't safe, dog. I mean, you coming down here not checking in, but you just gonna come to the city with nobody? Sheesh.
Oh, they wasn't from Detroit?
Oh,
They from Lansing, bro. That shit like two
Oh,
hours outside Detroit, man. Y'all come down here for a show. Who y'all linking with, bro? Who booked the show?
yeah,
Like y'all might have booked yourself.
yeah, that's nasty work.
But do y'all really think, even if you're not a big artist or really getting some type of money, you gotta check in? Y'all really think that? How much y'all done traveled all around this country, bro? Y'all really feel like y'all gotta check in?
Well, you don't gotta check in, but let's say the show get canceled, I'm gone. Like, I'm
so
taking my
let me,
ass home.
hey, Crumbs. So do you think
Yeah,
that was the problem? They stayed and went
yeah,
looking for shit and they
yeah.
found some
Stayed
shit.
and started floating around the city,
Floating
bro,
around,
and
Ah,
they
Maybe
done ran into the wrong nigga.
they said they
maybe
found
niggas
these
owed him
niggas.
a front. Maybe niggas owed him a little front end, Stu, and they was trying to get that. Cause if you canceled the
Yeah,
show, we already drove out here, bro. I need my 300, nigga. We already paid for the hotel, to this, to that. Come on, where you at?
yeah,
You
that's
go
it.
looking for that shit, nigga. Might have burnt them up. Blah.
yeah,
Yeah, they
that's
said they found
nasty.
them in an abandoned basement building under debris.
Yeah, you probably went to the wrong block,
Yo, bro, I
pulled
got
over
you.
at a gas station talking to the wrong nigga. He done baked you a cake. Easy.
Bro, I got you. Just pull up to the building on the left corner behind the back one. I got you, bro. You're 300 right here.
Yo, they just fucked up how they did them young men, man. Word up. They bodied them niggas, son. Career over. Fucked up, son.
Streets ain't safe, man. That's why they made sidewalks, bro. No, and I'm not saying you gotta check in, Dave,
I'm
but
on.
like
Hey,
you
I'm
gotta.
happy to be on the sidewalk.
Come on,
We
Kareem.
we know. But I mean, you should have somebody that you fuck with in the D, bro. If you go, I mean, like even New York or shit, Baltimore, wherever you go, bro, it's got to be somebody like, yo, I'm coming down for a show. Woo, woo, woo. Y'all niggas pull up, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Just so you tapped into the local soil, bro. That ain't checking in. That's tapping in.
I agree to that. Anytime you go somewhere, you're gonna need some weed. You're gonna need to know where the good food spots is at.
Facts.
When we want to go out, get a drink or something, they're gonna tell you, "Oh, this is the spot to go to. These are the spots not to go to." So yeah, it's essential.
Hey,
Yeah,
prime
we're gonna
example.
pull up with the weed. You know what I'm saying?
When we did this show in Dallas, I think last year sometime, niggas was like after the show, yeah, meet us at the studio. We can vibe out. Man, my man's like, yeah, 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 yeah. We ain't going to no studio, nigga. We going back to our room. We got a flight to catch, nigga. We trying to get back home. I ain't trying to mingle and man, niggas don't got no straps, no nothing.
Don't look like they got lined up to y'all though.
Yeah, it looked like a
They
lineup,
got
bro.
lined up. They lined
Yeah,
their
They
ass up,
booked
man. They
They,
themselves
showed
yeah,
stuff.
and got booked.
No, man, they got lined up. Nigga tricked them, booked them, and then smoked them.
how they get in the
That shit,
basement though, man?
that shit sounded like a Scarface shootout.
They
How
walked
big
them
is
Yeah.
it?
niggas down.
That's a lot of
They,
people, bro.
they
Oh, they
walked them
up
niggas
straps
down.
on them, nigga, and told them niggas, you know what I'm saying? Come on. Get
Oh,
in the back of this
that's
van.
line.
Y'all coming with
That,
us.
that say line up
Oh,
all day.
Chico, you sure you want us to come to Detroit?
I would suggest, look, all I'm saying
Hey,
is
hey, Stu.
What up
Hey,
tap
though?
in,
Stu.
right?
I'm
Up
I'm
though?
picking up my pistol. Hey,
Chico,
and I
what
got
up
people in
though?
Detroit too. I got people in Detroit.
I'm boots on the
Don't need
ground, so
some. Y'all talking about goddamn
ain't no
Hey,
clown shit going down.
hey,
You
hey,
feel
hey,
me?
hey, hey,
We
hey,
ain't
on
about
hey,
to be
Stu.
on
Stu slow
schoolcraft,
cousin.
man.
Hey, Stu.
Without without the man on schoolcraft. You know what I'm saying? I know he. I'm a West Sider. We ain't finna play none carnival games around here, man. Nigga
Crumbs. You
from
know
Yeah.
what that
Lansing,
you know what that
nigga
remind me
Spartans
of?
Green.
That story in Baltimore.
Hey,
About
Left
what?
them
Stu.
niggas burning. Remember left Buddy burning and shit for the weed?
Hey, Stu.
That was a little. That was niggas just trying to be greedy still. That was a little. Yeah, but yeah, you right though. Yeah, but that one, that fucked up. Them niggas got indicted. Matter of fact, all them little niggas going down one by one. One of them niggas just got booked last week.
Man, for that
You
dumb
know?
shit, they
Yeah,
deserve it, son.
bro. The nigga said the word on the street. The nigga bought a 50 pack out here. So niggas gave him the bread, met at the little spot, then held them hostage, calling the people, telling them to send hella more shit out there. It's like,
That was
bro,
crazy.
y'all niggas ain't even, y'all niggas, y'all, that shit ain't even make no sense, bro. Uh,
These niggas told him to call the plug and send some more. We ain't gonna let him live. What the
These niggas watch too many movies, right?
then
what
niggas,
was they
niggas,
thinking?
niggas set the house on fire. Don't even set it all the way on fire, and ain't even take the phones or nothing with them.
That shit sound like
Like
a bad movie.
it was a
Like a
bad
Tubi
move.
movie.
Niggas
Tubi
ain't
movie.
even that shit crazy,
Damn,
man.
that's one of
Them niggas
Kareem's
did.
favorite. Hey, that's Kareem's favorite jam right there.
And that
Hey,
shit
anybody
allegedly
no, go
that
ahead.
shit connected to one of the rappers out here. Hopefully he don't go down. But that nigga he been out of town, dude. That nigga ain't even been in the
I would be too.
city.
Yeah, and that goes right back into the Young Thug YSL type shit. It's like, bro, you put people on your crew, you don't know what they're responsible of. They do some shit now. Look, you got to be skipping states. You out of town, fucking up your own money over what somebody else did. That's some bullshit.
Yeah, you hear me?
Yo, man, what you
Hey,
doing? Don't have them
say
people
who
coming up
got
here
picked up?
when you remember when Ace told Rico, don't have them people come up here talking to me about some shit that you did. Be careful with the company that you keep, my brothers.
Do it again, Steve O. As soon as he starts speaking.
Oh, no, I ain't doing that for these stupid. The hell y'all niggas on?
In 2 quarters and five dimes. That's what we on today.
I chicken one black told nigga, I'm like, what the hell these niggas talking about with that? How you in there Stu with the song, the nigga, that shit
Hey,
crazy. They gonna
Stu,
have to.
all I got to say is
Hey, he don't know what it is, Chico. He don't know what it is. He wasn't here last night. That's what Jay Prince should have been doing. What he should have been doing, Steve O.
Damn.
yeah, we'll give you some heat. What?
Yeah, you come down here, we gonna strap you up. You know, that's what we do.
Yeah, little J Prince got Quavo right. He gave him some heat. I'm like, oh
You know, we do
man,
that for everybody that come down here. Just pass them a gun.
I'm gone. But
oh
ain't no
man.
check in weak ass shit like that. Ain't nobody going for that weak ass shit. We're gonna tear ass to the airport.
Yeah, man, you just gotta be careful with your surroundings and shit. So, I don't know. You gotta move right, bro. That's all I say. Move right.
Hey, I got an article real quick. Who is Boom P, man? You know him, Steve-O?
That's the nigga who created Respect Life.
I don't know, Chico.
Y'all ain't never seen Respect Life, yo.
Hey, the nigga look like I seen him on some shit, but I don't know.
The nigga from
He's
Respect
no
Life.
longer. My bad, fam.
I
Man.
see he OD now.
Yo, get the fuck out of here, son.
So
Boom
y'all
P.
tell
He's
so y'all telling me
he's
y'all
no
niggas ain't
longer.
never watched Respect Life, bro. When all the web series was coming
Yo.
down.
Hey yo, what happened with Respect Life, bro? What happened with that?
Boom
He's no
P
longer,
died.
bro. He's no longer, bro.
Oh, hey yo,
Yo, get the fuck
you know
out of
Brooklyn
it's
here,
rapper.
son.
fucked up. Oh, you
Brooklyn
know it's fucked.
rapper.
He
Go ahead, go
died.
ahead.
He got killed or something.
OD. Suspected OD.
The,
You
the
know
nigga
they
with the
you know
dreads.
yeah.
Yeah, son.
Oh, what's going on, champ? Oh
But I know
man,
you remember what the reason they say the show stopped was because somebody gave him some bad shit the first time.
yeah. Cause the show had was postponed for a while.
They just
Oh
dropped some episodes last year, but this shit's been like 2, 3 months apart type shit.
hey
Those
yo,
the niggas from Money and Violence, right?
nah.
Money,
It's too,
nah, yeah,
they
two
That's
different
different.
that
joints.
nigga Mello, son.
Yeah,
Yeah,
mellow.
Mello.
Yeah. Hey yo, come on, man. Hey yo, that was on some real shit. That was like some hood soap opera shit, bro. I was tuned into that shit, bro. Like, and then once they stopped, you know what I'm saying, making the episodes, I fell off because I was like, man, they taking too long. Because I had left off with the chick. She killed the nigga, and Mello was going looking for, you know what I'm saying. He kept checking up on her. It was the chick. Uh, her dude. Then she took over. Like
Yeah,
she took
her
over.
nigga snitched. Her nigga snitched and shit.
Yeah. I was like,
God
yo, but
damn, you way back in, I think that's season
yeah,
one.
yeah. No.
That's season two?
Yeah, yeah. Had to be. Hell yeah.
Nah, season
Because
two, season two with the little Puerto Rican nigga running around fucking they shit up.
yeah, that's
Yeah,
what. See,
he was robbing some
that.
niggas, son.
Yeah, with the son and with the son. Yeah, because he had killed the aunt and he got the little boy now. That's where I left off at, if I remember that shit
Damn,
correctly.
son. The show over with now. Ain't no Mello, man. Ain't no show.
Mello won on the second season.
All right,
Was it
real
Yeah,
Mello?
quick,
nigga,
just
that
to
nigga and
reference
everything,
the
man.
article, it says emerging Brooklyn rapper Moon P has died suddenly after a suspected overdose, although the official cause is unknown. The popular New York style artist recently debuted in a new episode of Brooklyn based Respect Life show. Boom P's recent successes came from mixtapes and albums that made him well known enough to perform with many great rappers, including Rakim and Gucci Mane. Cinematic Cartel confirmed his death on Facebook with a tribute. Thank you for permitting me to be featured on your gift. You only gave me advice on filming and websites. Titled Fly High. That's it. That's all.
That's crazy. Hey,
RIP to the man.
that's crazy, because that shit right there. Hey, yo, for a minute, I was telling my niggas, I'm like, yo, we should do some shit like that too. Like, word out, we should make some other shit like that too. But, yo, that's crazy, yo. Damn. And see, no disrespect to his rap career, but it didn't really pop off like that. But he was a good, like, director. And that's how he got that shit off. But damn, bro. That's crazy, bro. Mm.
Playing with these drugs, bro. Like, everybody who doing anything right now gotta stop, bro. It's all tainted, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck, man, if they putting the Fetty Wap in everything, son. There it is. Getting people up out of here with the Fetty Wap, with the pills, perks, you name it, son. They putting it all together. Too many people ODing, son.
It's got to be. I
Damn.
mean, we are living in zombie land for real. How people dropping, dog. My brother lost my girl lost two cousins. They was brothers. My brother lost two best friends in the last 2 years, bro.
I seen three go from it.
I seen four, Chico.
I mean, like you see how this is affecting us personally. Like I didn't know people who died from crack, bro.
Nah, that
I
shit
Hey,
had
what
crazy.
Boosie
uncles and
say?
aunties that
That's a
got
fact.
off that shit. My uncles and
Did you hear
aunties
what
got off that shit. My bad,
you
Chico.
heard what Boosie said? No, no, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to quote Boosie.
You talking about that rat tour?
Nah, that nigga said we need to go back to
Stop
smoking crack. It
with
was
crack,
safer.
which is because that
Oh yeah,
fentanyl,
yeah. I
right?
seen
That
him post
fentanyl
that
killing
and
everybody.
stuff.
Which sound crazy on the surface, but crackheads didn't OD.
No, not at all.
Them motherfuckers be running back and forth 45 times, don't be swinging. But
They
they
doing
healthy than
front
a
flip,
bitch.
and they still outside right now doing front flips.
Hey, look, they'll run all day, all night, nigga, and be up before you in the morning, knocking at the door like, God damn.
And my people's people, he had one dude, this motherfucker used to build, like work on cars and shit. Man, that nigga used to hit the shit before he worked on the cars.
Oh, gotta get Unc right before he start working, man. He gonna tell you, like, let me go and get it, you know what I'm saying, get
I
Unc
said, y'all
going,
niggas gonna let him hit the shit before you work on your car? Y'all niggas
Nah,
stupid.
they
man.
call it a wake up, man. Give me a wake up.
Hey, I
Hey,
thought that was
Stu.
the dumbest shit in the world.
Give me a wake up.
Hey,
Hmm.
Unc be like, let me get a
Now, don't be surprised. There's people down on Wall Street right now still smoking crack. Some rich
I
white
know it.
people.
I know it. But hey, to see it was mind blowing, bro.
Hey, Stu. I had a nigga who did floors, right? The tile floors, nigga, that motherfucker told
Ooh.
me I like to smoke the boulders. But that
Whoa.
boy was cold.
I don't people be having talent for sure.
So
Hey yo,
what talent these pill heads got? They just be stuck.
Nothing.
hey yo, them the ones. I'm telling you, bro. Them niggas, them crackheads and dope fiends, bro. They be the most talented people, bro. I swear to God, man. But it's just they hook, bro. Like they hook, man. It's a sad sight to see, but they talented, man. They got their own talents. They know how to fix cars. They know how to clean houses. They know how to shoplift. They know how to do all type of shit, bro. And it's like, you know, they just stuck on them jobs.
Remember the one who knew how to steal bases good? You remember Otis Nixon?
Nah,
Played for the Braves.
Yes, sir.
nah.
That
I know what
nigga
you
was
talking about.
fast as shit on the blow.
Hey, and look, a lot of artists be fucking around with that. You
Daryl
know?
Strawberry was on the blow.
Hell yeah.
Daryl
That nigga was
Strawberry
on
played
that
for.
cocaine heavy.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
That nigga was
Lawrence
on that
Lawrence
Taylor.
Taylor,
on that.
Lawrence
Lawrence
Taylor was
Lawrence
killing
Taylor used to get
motherfuckers
high
off
as a
the.
kite.
Hell yeah. Man, that's how that nigga was going out there. You know what I'm
What?
saying? Yo, broken fingers and everything. Word is born. Word is born. He
Nigga
tell you.
knocking the shit out you with smoking
Man,
neat.
that nigga break your whole back, nigga. You know what I'm saying? That nigga go in the locker room, smoke the and come out, boy. What?
Michael
LT
Irvin,
ready, bro.
Michael
Oh,
Irvin.
that nigga still get zooted, bro.
Boy say he used to get a whole thing. That's crazy.
Wow.
No, what about my man on the Mets? What was his name? Strawberry.
Said
He looked like he was loaded.
Daryl Strawberry. He was on that rock.
Mm-hmm.
what that boy Oda Nixon was on.
Mm-mm-mm.
I pull
I
up and
want
say,
to
give me
rock
a
right now, right?
Nah, but that new shit they mixing it with, dude, that shit taking niggas out, bro.
Hey, yo, these niggas think that everything, they just want the customers. They just want the clientele. That's why they throwing that fat all up in that, man. Like, come on, man. Like, yo, I ain't
But they
never
not
heard.
cutting it right, dog. They ain't cutting it
That's a
right, and they
fact.
killing
That's a
niggas.
fact too. But they throwing that shit in everything, man. When they started saying that they was spraying that shit with they was spraying the weed with that, bro, I was done. I'm like, oh hell no. That's it, man.
sprinkle
That
weed.
man, that nigga,
That's
man,
cap.
you get
That,
caught with that
that's
shit, man.
dirty
Yeah,
scales.
like
That's
we ain't
dirty
fucking with that.
scales.
Hey,
That's dirty scales.
speaking of LT,
Man,
I wanted to run this by y'all. Lawrence Taylor was trending yesterday. Lawrence Taylor gives his top 5 defensive players of all time. Number 1, himself. Number 2, Reggie White. Number 3, Deacon Jones. Number 4, Deion Sanders. Number 5, Ronnie Lott. What y'all think about that?
That's a nice lineup right
That's
That's a nice
money.
That's
lineup.
legit.
That's a
That's
nice
That's
legit.
Back
you
lineup.
can't
Hey,
months.
argue that one.
Hold on,
That's
You
time
can't
out.
legit.
You
wait,
know
argue
who I
that
wait,
one.
was
wait,
looking for?
wait.
Hold on, time out. I was hot. I ain't gonna lie.
Ray
I was
Lewis.
pissed.
Oh, I
No
ain't
Ray
say Ray
Lewis.
Lewis.
Yeah,
No
you
Ray
bugging.
Lewis.
You
Wait,
tweaking,
wait.
nigga.
Ronnie
Come
Lott.
on,
Hold
man.
on. Ronnie Lott or Ray Lewis? Ronnie Lott or Ray
No,
Lewis?
no,
Ray
no.
Lewis.
Take
Deion
off
Sanders
Deacon
or Ray
Jones,
Here we
Lewis,
nigga.
nigga.
go.
What's
Here we
up?
go. We throwing our emotions into it. Here we go.
Hey,
Here we
hey, I ain't gonna
go.
lie.
Ronnie.
I ain't gonna
I'm
lie.
asking.
I ain't gonna lie. His shit is a that's a solid five. I can see Ray Lewis at six if it was a 10 list. You
Ray
feel me?
Lewis single-handedly won 2 Super Bowls, bro. Well, the second one he had Ed Reed. But come on, he put it on his back.
Right,
He,
right.
he was a
But
Ah,
he
see
was the
here,
only.
here.
Go ahead.
Come on,
Wait a
y'all
minute.
running,
I
man.
thought
Super
Y'all
Bowl
Buffalo.
tweaking.
MVP Ray
No,
Lewis.
no, 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 no. Here's what I say. I would probably take Ray over Ronnie because of the different style of football, right? Ray had to be a lot more smarter than Ronnie Lott, but Ronnie Lott was a terrorist, bro. Don't
Was
get it
gonna knock your
confused. He
goddamn head
killed
off.
niggas. He murdered niggas, but Ray couldn't murder niggas like he murdered niggas. So it's
But
two
when
different
he
positions.
got
But
the
yeah.
chance to, he killed a couple niggas
He killed
himself.
niggas. Hey, they had the video of not to hit people like that no more. When Buddy from the
Yeah.
Jets went through the
Yeah.
middle, they said, no, you cannot hit nobody like this no more.
Yeah, I think Ray was a smarter linebacker than Ronnie Lott, so I would probably give him that. Y'all got a point
The best linebacker from
Wasn't
sideline
Ronnie
to
Lott a
side.
free safety?
And plus, you gotta
Yes,
think about
yes.
what Ray
there.
Lewis did for his teammates, the motivation, the
Yeah,
on
he
field
was the
coaching.
team. He was
Come
the
on,
team,
bro.
bro.
Yeah, come on,
He
bro.
put that team on his back, bro. You can't take none. These other niggas
Take
had
your
help.
All right,
feeling,
all right,
get your
all right.
feelings out of it,
So
man. You
I
know,
I
don't
think
want
you
to. I don't
gotta
want to
throw
fight.
Charles Woodson in that top five somewhere, though. I ain't gonna hold you. Who?
I don't want
Charles
to. I don't want
Woodson.
to fight with Baltimore
man,
today. I don't want to fight
man,
with
niggas,
Baltimore.
No, no, no.
niggas
We
young
ain't
boy going
fighting. We fight.
crazy.
I just threw my. I knew it was going. You know, that was gonna be a little cheese for the day. But
Here
y'all,
goes some cheese. I got some cheese up top. Check this cheese up
y'all
top.
had brought up
Luka
LT, so
Doncic.
it brought me to it. I said, oh, I gotta remember before I forget. You
Luka say he
crazy,
out this
Chico.
bitch. He out this bitch if this nigga come over here. Fuck y'all talking about.
That's
I don't
cat.
believe that.
That's cat.
Hey, Chico.
He over there. He
Just
begging
read
for
some
some
shit.
help.
Look, Chico. I just read some shit today saying the Lakers in the trade talk about getting Kyrie Irving with a 3-team trade. I swear to God.
They still trying to get him, you know. But cause Luka don't want to fuck with him.
You can double trade?
Yeah, the trade
This has
deadline
come
ain't till next week.
unwatchable.
Yeah,
Y'all
they
just
own his
forget
rights.
Trade
the
line.
trade
Rights to
deadline like
trade.
Friday this week, I think.
Nah,
Hell no,
I
the
heard it's
NBA,
This
Thursday.
is
the
Next
NBA
Friday,
ain't
goofy.
next
gonna allow.
Thursday.
The
Yo,
NBA
Crumbs,
ain't
I know
gonna
you done
allow that,
heard.
bro.
You don't heard
Crumbs, I
three
know
team
you. I
trade,
know you done
Crumbs.
heard about niggas getting traded to one team, then a day later getting traded to another team.
Man, that's goofy, bro.
Or
Not
getting
no
That's
traded and
blockbuster.
then they buy
Not
him
no
out and then they
blockbuster
go
trade.
somewhere
Like
else.
how the Hawks did Carmelo Anthony. Man,
Yeah, they
Carmelo
bought him
was at
out.
the end of his career, bro. They couldn't do that in his. Oh man,
Hold on, Stu. Don't nobody want to fuck with the weirdo.
there it
Why
Who's the
is.
y'all?
weirdo?
Come on, man.
Chin
Why y'all
me.
talk? Why y'all
Rob
killing
Palinka done
Kyrie
ready
like
to get
that,
that
man?
bid I ain't calling him a
so so.
weirdo. I ain't
Man,
calling him
No,
a
no, no,
weirdo.
no,
Kyrie
no, no.
Irving, he the man. He
I
the
only call him a
man.
Hey,
I
That
call him a
nigga the
weirdo because he no call no
hey,
show. He the only nigga that no call
let's
no show in the
Yeah,
NBA.
because he stand up for what he believe in, bro.
let's
Hey,
No,
break
I
no.
it
told
down.
him.
Before
Come
all that,
on, man.
Rick.
Whoa.
What's
Before
wrong
all
with
that, I'm
that?
talking about his birthday. Hold on, I'm talking about his birthday weekend where he had a game and he ain't called nobody, including his homeboy. But I'm gonna mute up.
Oh, that's the only count
Oh
we
my
got on him. That one thing right there. I can't say
Oh,
that's
that's it.
solid, but
That's
everything
it.
Yo,
else.
that man sabotage
He
everything
just
we get
ghost
on.
everybody and he making 38 million. He don't call nobody.
Let's
Can
break
give
it
you that
down.
one game, but the other shit I'm with Brick on that. Like
Is
he, but
is
we believe
We
in.
I ain't talking about the other shit. I'm talking about nigga, we got a game, nigga, Friday
How
night at
long
8
ago was
and you
that
don't
though?
text me.
How
It
long
had.
ago was
It
that?
was like last year
Come on, man. How many other players have done dumb shit, stupid shit, man?
with the.
Come on,
No,
man.
no, nobody ever, no call, nobody ever.
I'm not jacking that, bro.
Derrick
Hey,
Rose,
hold
Derrick
on. You don't
Rose,
remember
Derrick
John had
Rose
to
was
go
known
get
for
Dennis,
that.
bro. I mean, he was about to do the same shit.
With no call, no show, Joe. Hold on. Derrick Rose, no call, no
Yes,
show. He didn't
yes,
call
Derrick,
nobody.
Oh
yes,
yeah, he
yes,
definitely
Derrick
did. I
Derrick
Rose
agree
was
Rose
with
known
that.
for that. He was
Derrick
known
Rose
for that.
disappeared, came back with dreads, goddamn it.
You had niggas that ain't even want to do practice, man. What practice?
Practice.
Come on, man. Come on.
Hey, look, man, we're gonna leave AI out of this one,
Hey,
bro.
but look, hey yo, look, so y'all bought some more fans, right? Look, statistics shows that your man Ray Lewis fucked the fifth spot. That nigga number 4 overall. You got Lawrence Teller, Reggie White, Deacon Jones, Ray Lewis, Joe Green. You know what I'm saying? So out of all 5,
That's a solid list too.
all time, Ray Lewis number 4. So somebody do the hand clapping joint, man. Y'all nigga Ray up there. He up there. You know what I'm saying? There
yeah.
you go.
We'll
Hey,
take
I
There
that.
you
We'll
go.
take that.
hey,
Thank you, sir.
hey Chico,
You're
Chico,
Hey,
welcome.
I ain't
You're
gonna
welcome.
lie. I ain't gonna lie. Reggie White second was solid.
damn.
That was a cheating
I
day.
had to. I
Hey,
had
but
to.
hey, but
That's
that's
Oh,
the
funny.
difference.
yeah.
Hey,
Can we
but
do an
you,
honorary mention for Bruce Smith and Charles Haley?
yeah,
Where
yeah.
Absolutely
Daryl
not.
Bruce
Green
Smith,
at though? No
What?
Charles
Daryl
Haley, yeah.
Green.
Bruce Smith is
Hold
number
on.
8, man.
Where
If we're
Daryl
gonna do
Green
some
at?
honorable mentions, where Woodson at?
I said
Shit,
that.
where Ed Reed
I
at?
would have put
Where Ed
Charles Wilson
Reed?
in my top
All
five.
right, all right.
Ed,
Let me
Ed Reed in like the top 30, 20.
No, he got to be
let
top
me
10, bro.
let me read it off to y'all. Lawrence Teller, Reggie White, Deacon Jones, Ray Lewis, Joe Green, Jack Lindbergh, Ronnie Lott, Bruce Smith, Mike Singletary, Jack Ham, Michael Strahan. Damn, we got 2 Giants players in the top 10. God damn. Allen, Allen Page, Ed Reed, Deion Sanders, John Randall. Uh, yeah,
I like
I
that
think he
list.
was.
And you
It,
know
it,
why?
it,
Yeah,
I say
that's solid. That's
I agree
solid.
with
How long
Dion.
Aaron Donald was in there, right? Come
no.
on, man.
I think
Ain't
so.
no way. Oh,
And
Aaron
Ed Reed
Donald?
and Reed over Dion is blasphemy.
No, 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 no. Talking about the reason why I'm saying that. Listen,
Hey,
listen, listen.
you might get kicked, bro.
That nigga
You better
Dion
chill
would
out.
not tackle to save his life, bro.
That's a fact too. That's a
That nigga
fact.
used
He
to
didn't
move out
have
the
Dion,
to.
way. That nigga used to
he
move.
wasn't a
No, no,
He
no,
tackler.
no,
didn't
no, no,
have
no,
to.
no, no.
He
Fuck
wasn't a
that.
tackler.
No,
When
fuck
you get
that.
out in that
He didn't
open,
have to.
when you get out in that open field, ain't no way you should just be lowering your shoulders and not wrapping a nigga to tackle. And Deion Sanders was good for that. He wasn't.
I
He
seen
was
this
not
nigga
an
blow
open
by
field
You
people,
tackler,
told him
bro.
blow by people on
Come
purpose,
on, man.
scared.
you throw the ball
Can't do
Dion
that,
way.
dog.
You throw the
Yo,
ball
but that's
Dion
what
way.
you
He
just
gonna
thinking
back
about.
the
You
house
you
up,
Hey,
bro.
Stu,
you
you
thinking
right,
about
Stu.
just doing the interception. You thinking about this nigga? You thinking about this nigga in interception? Of course, that nigga was cold when it came down to the interception part. But far as tackling, Deion Sanders was not a tackler. He
Chico,
wasn't, man.
why you yelling in my ear,
That
bro?
don't do too much tackling anyway,
Because
though.
you
No, no,
because
no.
you
A good
bringing up you.
cornerback is a tackler, bro. You got to be a tackler to play cornerback,
But
man.
I
and
always
that's a
try to
fact.
hit
And
a
that
nigga
that
low.
nigga ain't do that. He ain't do none of that shit, man. That nigga, yo. But
He took
you throw
he
that
took away
you
half
throw
the
that shit his
field, bro.
way. You throw that shit his way. He gonna get it.
He took away
And
half
I
the goddamn field, bro. Are you
Did shit
kidding
where
me?
he ain't really have to
Hey,
tackle
but look,
right there.
Ed Reed took the whole middle of the field away, bro.
He's a
Go
safety,
ask
Stu.
Peyton Manning.
hey
He's a
yo,
safety,
Go
Stu.
ask Tom Brady
Yeah,
who they
hey
was
yo,
he
scared to play
definitely he a
against.
safety
let
though.
me
That's different.
He's
They
a
was scared to
safety.
play.
hey yo,
Hey,
answer
same
this,
thing.
bro. Answer this. You got Ed Reed and Deion Sanders. Who gonna make the tackle?
Yeah, Reed.
Yeah, Reed gonna make the tackle,
Any
but
day.
he ain't gonna make it where you don't even get a chance for he got to tackle you.
What?
Deion gonna let that nigga go. That Deion gonna let that nigga get at least another 5 to 7 yards before he trip him or clip him or something, man.
Fuck out of here, bro.
That's what Deanna do. He'll come from the back, go hit you
Bro,
with the.
you
Come
think
on, bro.
he let the nigga get past him
Yeah, he
before he
definitely
grab
like
him,
the
bro?
goddamn kid nigga front. Y'all, he definitely like to do that.
I mean, we just being real, dog. I
But
love
how in
Deanna
the hell
as a
Aaron
player.
Donald not top five all time defense? That's crazy.
Ah man, they ain't got him up there, man. That's
And
what
you
Google
gotta to
said.
play defense to be an all-around defensive player. You got to tackle, bro. I'm a
That,
defensive player. I played fucking middle linebacker to all the way to safety, nigga. But you had to know how to tackle.
that's a
But what
fact.
you saying?
That's
Don't
a
know how to tackle.
fact.
That nigga was standing out in the middle of the field thinking about his song that he made. Must be the money.
Turning me on.
Come on, yo, Fif, keep it real, Fif. Fif, keep it real. Ed Reed, a goddamn Dion. Come on, keep it real, Fif.
Hey, nigga, what you talking about, nigga?
Huh?
I'm for Ed Reed, hands down. I'm biased.
No, no. Yeah, I see.
Hey,
Yeah,
we
I
did
can't.
we
I
broke
told you
down
I'm
these
biased.
Biggie,
stats
I
before
can't
though,
agree
bro.
with you on that one, Biggie.
Biased.
Ed Reed gonna get the interception and knock your ass out.
And he gonna return the punt. He do the same thing Dion do, dog. And
Okay.
he'll block the punt on special teams and return the bitch back.
I do
He
honestly
ain't
do
never played on
believe
the other side of the ball, but
Right. I'm
I
gonna mute
do
up.
honestly
Dion
believe that
don't play that,
Ed Reed
but we
is
talking
way
about a
better.
defense, Chico. We ain't talking about offense.
I do
So
think
you
Ed Reed is a
taking
better player.
taking Ed Reed over
Player than
Dion's
Deion.
too?
All around, I'm taking Ed Reed. Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Oh
I would
I
my.
have
ain't
to
gonna
go Ed
lie. I
Reed.
ain't gonna lie. The only thing Dion got over Ed Reed is everybody know is his speed. That's the only thing he got over Ed Reed, the speed.
Man, that
Hey,
ain't.
hey,
But
I really
Dion was a
feel like you
lockdown.
done Ed
That
Reed
side of the field got
Dion.
locked down.
hey, what?
that's what I'm about to say. For motherfucker Dion out there, ain't nobody throwing the ball that way.
Hey, I just
Thank
said
you.
that, Ray. That's what I
Thank
told
You
you.
only have the field to play with.
Yeah, but what if you run the ball
Who else?
that way, Ray?
Yeah, you
Huh?
run the ball that way.
That
Hello?
ain't
If I
his
run the ball
job.
that way, what he gonna do?
That ain't his job.
Just
What
He
you
said
doing
mean
that.
it
that ain't
too.
his job?
Oh
Cornerbacks
Here
my
don't
we
do
go.
God.
tackling
Hey
like
yo,
that. Y'all
You got
gotta
a
sometimes I
stop
dedicated
that,
believe.
man.
lockdown cornerback.
Oh
That
my
ain't his
God.
job to tackle.
It is, but
Yo,
cornerbacks don't
what?
do no
What,
lot of
what are you?
tackling,
I'm
man.
talking to a band member. My bad, Ray.
Yeah.
God dang it. What the
Hey,
hell is
so
going on?
me playing the tuba mean I'm supposed to play the motherfucking trumpet too?
If you
Boom boom.
drop that bitch, you
Boom
damn
boom.
right. Pick it up.
Boom
No
boom.
man left behind.
Boy,
Let's
Boom
go.
boom boom
come
boom.
on,
Boom
y'all.
boom. Boom boom. Boom 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 boom. Boom boom.
Hey, that was that
Boom.
dumbass defensive coordinator had me out there tackling 250-pound motherfuckers. I don't do that kind of shit.
Oh, Dion was smart. He ain't try to touch no running backs when they came through the hole on his side. He
But
whipped.
Oh God.
Kareem, to be an all-around great defensive player, you have to tackle,
You
bro.
have
That's
to
all I'm saying.
tackle,
Hey,
man. What you
Stu,
mean?
you
But the
buy
You
you
also,
gotta.
biased from this
believe
speed.
me, the
Come on.
I'm
49ers
not
and
It's
biased
and
on
it's
this.
actually
Falcons,
not being biased. He's right. He right. Straight
his
up.
All
job was to
around,
shut
all
down that
around, I
side of
have
the
to
field.
agree with him. All around, I have
Right, I
to
agree with
agree
that.
that
So who the
Reed
top
is a better
defensive player
all-around
ever to
football player.
y'all then? Cause I
Is
thought
LT?
Lawrence
Dion was.
Taylor. Lawrence
LT.
Is
Taylor.
LT on? Hey, is LT on that?
LT number one shit.
But look, but to be real with y'all, everybody on that top five kind of goddamn some kind of retarded.
That's a fact. You got a murderer. You got a coke. You got a murderer, a cokehead.
A ex
You know what
preacher, a
I'm
preacher.
saying? All that, bro.
So
All
what's wrong
that.
with Reggie White?
He was a preacher. How you
He's a
gonna be a
preacher.
preacher and
He
you
the
knocking niggas out for a living?
Nigga was preaching the Holy Ghost while he was tackling niggas.
I'm
he
And
the
hey,
doing
uh
hey,
praise,
hey, hey,
praise
that's
God.
a breakdown though. Hey, you know when he learned the original Hebrew language, he stopped preaching. He said all the shit he had been teaching was the
ooh
opposite. He quit
right
when he learned the original
exactly.
language.
Thou
Ooh.
shalt arise and wake up the
I
But
never
Pharaoh.
knew that.
they
I
don't talk
never
about that though,
knew
Chico.
Yeah,
They
that.
don't
because
talk
see,
about
that
that.
where
I
that
ain't,
Adam,
I
that
ain't know
regular
that.
Adam and Eve come.
I
When
ain't
you
know
go
that Chico
Hebrew,
did.
you learn about Lilith too.
And the naval, a Steve the naval, right?
Yeah.
God
On
Oh,
the
damn.
y'all not
table.
gonna do that
Oh,
today. We ain't doing that today.
We
You
ain't gonna
better
do
not
that.
pull your gun out, Ray.
I'm not doing that today.
I tell you what, this
I got
motherfucker
shot
been
like
rocking
5 times last
all
night with that
We
Reggie
came,
shit.
we came from oranges. I'm gone. That's what they said.
Hey, that's what they said.
Hey
That's what
Steve-O,
they said,
this
man.
motherfucker been rocking since I woke up at 4 o'clock this morning, dog.
no, hey,
Hey
How
since
you
Ray,
get
yesterday,
man
bro,
from
we
hey
had
Ray,
oranges
that
good
though,
dead
looking
day.
on.
Steve?
Hey Ray, good looking on that too, my boy. Keeping that 40 handy, man. Keeping that thing close.
How you
Wow.
get man from
Hey,
oranges,
I
bro?
know,
I'm just waiting to
I
hear
know.
somebody else perspective.
Ray, you my
You owe me
man,
two
but
shots. I know you owe me two shots,
Hey,
Reeve. I already know, bro.
Bo, hey, Bo, if you don't cite your sources, I'm about to shoot you.
I ain't say that though. They said
You
Ray
heard me,
was part of
Kareem?
that little get up right there.
That nigga Bo got hot. Like, that nigga say, you a bitch, I'm gone.
I felt
Hey,
I
yeah,
man,
felt
we,
Ray
bad for
say the
little homie,
best,
but he
man.
kept talking shit. I'm like, damn,
Yeah.
he kept going back.
that nigga
He
kept
kept going
going.
back. My man say,
Man,
look, my bad, man. I got high, whatever. We moving on, right? He kept going back like, man, but he called me a bitch. Like, bro, we heard it. We
these
just
niggas get down
discussed
for a
it.
PTR.
You going back to the PTR? We didn't even know what you was talking about, bro. That shit so old.
Yeah, he
Oh
holding
my
on
god
feelings.
damn. I apologize for bro, my nigga. Keep on going at bro, nigga. I'ma shoot you bitch ass. You hear me?
Just
Hey,
like I
man.
told that nigga, man, I don't give a fuck
That's
what
what you get
happened,
with the
bro.
Israelites.
You gonna lower your tone, my man.
There it is.
Hey, and when he cut OG off, he said, "Whoa, you just gonna cut me off?" He's my bad, my bad.
Hey Stu, I was being nice to the nigga and everything. Like, yo, listen, man, I'm gonna apologize for him, bro. Like, come on, bro.
Rick,
He
He
I
going
ain't
was.
through a
never heard
move.
you do that before.
Yeah, he definitely was contrite yes last night. He
Yo,
kept
you know what
telling
I'm
him, look,
saying? I'm trying
apologize.
to change my ways, bro. You know what I'm saying? But it's
We
like,
trying to
bro,
keep it moving, right?
yeah. And he did not want to move past him getting called a bitch. All right. We all
That's
get
that's
called something up here, bro. Come
that's sizzled in the
on.
spirit though. That really
Hold on,
that was
hold
it.
on, break, hold on, break. I could talk, break. He called me a bitch though.
Yo, I thought we was past that already, man. Come on, bro.
Hey, we know how to handle it now. We just gonna hit a nigga with the
With
and
the
shoot him.
with that, with all that, bro.
Hey, and then hello.
And then he came to God and calmed down.
Kept calling for Kareem. Kareem,
No, no.
Kareem,
You and him having a conversation while my man was talking was crazy.
Kareem.
Mm, mm, mm.
Yes, sir, young brother.
Yes, sir, young Israelite.
Oh,
Kareem,
shit.
save me. Young man, I can only do my part.
Thou,
Young
son,
man,
thou shalt not
young,
be
young
misled
man.
on this stage, my son.
But, but yeah, with
I just
that
helped
that
you out this
the bitch thing, boy, that was going on repeat like a skipping album, back and
Mm,
forth, right back
mm.
to it, right back to it, right back to it.
Uh,
That
uh,
really sizzled in his spirit.
all right, real quick. We got breaking news. Black man killed
Oh,
by Louisiana cop was unarmed, officials say. Authorities revealed Monday that Alonzo Bagley, a black man who had no weapons near him when he was fatally shot by an officer in Shreveport, Louisiana, late Friday night. The ordeal reportedly began when two officers responding to an apartment for a domestic disturbance. Bitch, don't call the police. Bagley, 42, fled from the officers when they arrived, jumping down from his apartment's balcony while they gave chase. Shortly after that, he rounded a corner nearby, was met by Officer Alexander Kyler, 23, who fired one single shot in Bagley's chest, killing him. Few other details about what happened, including what exactly prompted Tyler to fire his handgun, were not released. The shooting was partially captured on a body cam and a cruiser's dash, but Davis said that footage wouldn't be released immediately. Shreveport authorities announced early in that day that Tyler had been placed on administrative leave while an investigation is conducted. Ronald Hanley, an attorney for Bagley's family, said in a statement Monday, there will be consequences in both civil and criminal court for Tyler. Another one falls, ladies and gentlemen.
he
Is
got hit
this
with the.
y'all
I mean,
didn't
this shit is crazy, man. Like, no matter the state, no matter the city, they all do the same fucking thing. And here's the crazy part: the shooting probably be justified
All he did was
again.
run, bro. All he did was run
one single shot in the back.
in the chest.
Well, let me ask y'all a question. Are we even gonna get this any time? Because you know what's coming, right?
Yeah, I fear for the life of me and my fellow officers.
No, no. The Super Bowl coming Sunday. So are we really gonna get his time and just forget about it and watch the Super Bowl Sunday? Y'all trying to get
As
what I'm saying?
often, yeah, yeah,
Just like we talked about last week. Remember Kareem with old boy? We done forgot about him already. And here we go. It's
yeah,
another
Mr.
one.
Nichols.
Tyree Nichols.
And now here we go, another one. But we gonna go watch the
We
Super Bowl
we
and
are
then forget about it again.
we are desensitized, my nigga. This shit happen too much.
That's fucked up, man.
Yeah, there it is. There it is right there. It's this topic this morning, and by Friday, it'll be an afterthought.
We'll be talking about betting booties and shit.
Hey, hang on, because when they drop the video for this, it's gonna be back in the news.
Oh shit. Here we go.
And like you say, I bet you they don't stop no goddamn Super Bowl for that shit. You know
No,
what I'm
hell
saying?
no.
They did what, one basketball game when that shit happened when it was in the bubble.
None of the NFL players said nothing about the Tyree Nichols nigga, bro. We
That's
have
what I'm
four
saying.
teams full of black people on the AFC Championship, NFC Championship. Nobody said absolutely nothing.
That
You
NFL
you
shield different from that NBA shield, bro.
hold on. You don't think they got a memo?
That's what I'm
Speak and you
saying,
will be
Chico.
Now,
dismissed.
now y'all gotta understand
Bingo.
though. Y'all gotta understand it's no NFL team in the city of Memphis, so they weren't obligated to do that. But it's a NBA team in Memphis, so they feel obligated to do it.
I feel that. I feel that, Joe, but fuck that, Joe. They watch Memphis, right? Them boys be chilling with John Morant. Support John Morant City now.
Now the Tennessee
Yeah,
Titans should have did something though. I ain't gonna hold you.
but yeah,
They was out of the playoffs.
but
Can't
your
do
boy
nothing at
John
home,
Morant got
Joe.
to move out too. He
I
had
knew
an
you
incident
had the
again.
cheese. Come on
What
with
he
the
say?
cheese. Nah,
What
What
he
you
cheese?
on, Uncle?
not. It's not cheese, but I saw that Sharp had spoke something about that. I saw that the headline, but I'll let Kareem talk about it.
He got into some shit with some niggas in Indiana. And after the game, they followed him and his entourage and pointed a red laser pen at him, allegedly.
Who, Ja?
Yeah,
He better
he was
sit
in.
his
He was
little
a
ass
passenger
down
in the
somewhere.
SUV.
And Unc said, "You worth 200 million, man. You're not a thug. Stop acting like you a thug, bro.
Yo, they got a. That's why they had a picture floating around him and his family like that last night. No, this is crazy.
This shit getting crazy,
They
bro."
got a picture of him looking suspect as hell on Twitter right now.
So Chico had that story, and I have another one to follow that up. Former jail officer Eric Morales becomes first in Harris County to be charged with inmate's death. For the first time in Harris County, a former detention officer faced a judge late Monday night in connection with the death of an incarcerated inmate. The charges stem from Jaquari Simmons' death back in 2021, but it also comes on the heels of an eyewitness news investigation revealing a record-breaking number of inmates' deaths at the jail last year. Court documents show Eric Morales caused the injuries that killed Simmons, but it took 2 years and multiple grand jury proceedings to get an indictment for manslaughter. In the culmination of all the evidence we had and testimony from witnesses, Assistant District Attorney Kimberly Clark said after revealing how she built the case against Morales. Morales faces charges of second-degree felony manslaughter, indictment charges. The 6'5", 260-pound detention officer was assaulting a 5'4", 120-pound complainant by kneeing him in the head, striking his head against the door, dropping the complainant on his head, resulting in his death. Officials read in court on Monday. Morales was a no-show in court, but his bond was set at $100,000. He was not the only jail staffer fired over the incident, and Harris County Sheriff Ed Gonzalez said more charges could be filed in the case. None of the 1,490 cameras inside the jail at the time captured video of the confrontation that led to Simmons' death, but the sheriff's office alone completed 73 interviews. Yes, I believe there's a criminal crimes committed in the whole transaction, Gonzalez said after a 3-month investigation back in 2021. Simmons was incarcerated for allegedly possessing a weapon as a felon, But we spoke to his mother, and she said that he did not deserve to die for what he did. That message was echoed by the district attorney office as 4 more incarcerated people have died at the Harris County Jail just this year. The message that's being sent is that we prosecute regardless of which side of the bars you're on. Clark said, we're seeking justice. If it occurred and it was a crime, we're going to investigate it and pursue to the fullest extent of the law. Late Monday, Senior Deputy Thomas Gilliard of the Harris County Sheriff's Office offered a response in light of the charges. The Houston Police Department conducted a separate criminal investigation into the event surrounding Simmons' death. The Harris County District Attorney Office recently presented the results of the HPD investigation to a grand jury, which issued an indictment against Eric Morales, a former detention officer allegedly he committed the crime of manslaughter. Morales was among the 11 employees fired as a result of the sheriff's office's internal investigation.
All right, so I went and did my little research on John Morant. This nigga from Sumter. He like 30 minutes away. Um, I don't know if y'all ever heard me talk about this place, but this bitch be rocking, bro. I ain't even gonna lie to you, dog. I used to work out there. This niggas dying at least once a month. You know, I know that's crazy, but the city only got like 3,000 people, bro.
He spent his childhood in a wild hood.
Yeah, but look at the picture I got on my PTR though. That's what they got floating around. That's nasty work.
That nigga look spicy. Like he been down there with them New Orleans niggas.
With the two earrings, with the red hair. Damn.
With the slippery Earls.
With the
Not the
slippery.
penny loafers though.
With the polo button up to the very top. No
Not with
one.
the polo.
Damn.
Not with the
Hey,
penny
Stu,
loafers
Man, I
though.
wear my
the
button top belt to the
the
top,
college he
man.
went to, they in my conference, the OVC. So that nigga freshman year, he gave my school 35.
Woo.
Yeah, 35 on some slight shit.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
little city he from, they don't even have a Walmart, bro. It's like one of them IGA type of cities. It's horrible, though. I ain't gonna lie to you. Straight black town, poverty everywhere, bro.
Wow.
Yo,
But the
I ain't gonna
fact that he
hold you.
got to the bag, why is
That's
he? Why
amazing,
is he
bro. I
still?
ain't gonna lie, dog. That's amazing, bro. That is amazing.
Yo, I ain't gonna hold you in the city of Memphis, man. Them people out there love that dude, man. They don't talk about it, but he do a lot that don't be on the news. He do a lot for that city. He was at a little charity thing not too long ago. He got into it with somebody. You know, they had a little scuffle, but the people was out there and they had his back and let him be known it wasn't his fault and shit. Like, he really be on that charity shit. I ain't gonna hold you, but it ain't no publicity stunt though.
Oh no, you're never going to hear about the positive things that you do. But the moment you're involved in anything like that incident I spoke of, it's front and center. Again, as we was talking about yesterday in the room, your demise or your conflict of interest is always more celebrated than the charitable things and the community service that you give wherever you are playing for whatever organization. They're never going to give you that information. That's too much like right.
But so yeah, hey Stu, what you talking about? Shit, that makes sense. That fit right. That's coincidence how you end up getting on Memphis because the town you describing shit. It's like a bigger version of Memphis. You know,
Well, I'm gonna be real with you. Columbia like that too, bro, and that's 30 minutes away, so that it fits.
His college town, a small town too, Murray State. That's in Kentucky.
And
Yep.
well, how tall is he? Got to be tall as a bitch.
He like 6'4". He solid.
Okay,
That nigga,
okay,
yeah, he
okay.
ain't no short nigga. He
But
definitely
I
tall.
remember, I remember first hearing about him and old boy Zion because they both out of small schools in South Carolina, and they was talking about him coming. Like I watched their little ninth grade. I mean, not the ninth
They
grade, but the
played
senior
AAU
years. And
together.
stuff. Yeah, yep.
Yeah.
They was out there getting
All right.
busy. That was crazy.
Yeah, them niggas like 1 in 1 million, right?
Come out of South Carolina. Then think about it. That nigga Debo from like 2 hours away from me, man. Debo Samuel.
All right, I got an article for the room, man. What you think about this for Black History Month? It looks like cops put a fake MLK quote on the back of their cruiser for Black History Month. It says, "Be the be the peace you want to see in the world." Quote Martin Luther King. He never said that.
Damn.
You know what that is? That's the Mandela effect. They gonna say he said it.
So in Florida, we got the black police cruiser with the Africans on it, and in Ohio, we got fake MLK quotes. They trolling?
No, they ain't trolling. Give it 10 more years. He gonna actually say that
You
we gonna be
said in
old.
Florida they got African kids on the car?
You ain't hear about that?
Oh, you ain't see
Hell
that?
no. Hell no, bro.
Oh, that bitch. That's nasty work.
They had to unveil him, right? So they had the shit wrapped up where you couldn't see it, and they pulled the cape off of it. Black History Month, and it was white dudes and white lady police officers. Nigga,
With
this
the
month
red,
you gonna get pulled over in the Black History Month. That's nasty work.
the red, black, and green cruiser.
What if you only pull over niggas too? That's fucked up.
That is nasty work, man.
Nah, I ain't gonna hold you. I'm gonna throw some cheese out there real quick. Reason I said that, when we get older, they gonna that fake video shit gonna get the tweaking quick. It's gonna be some shit like, man, I don't remember that. We gonna be old as hell. Like, wait a minute, I don't remember that shit. They gonna add some shit, take away some shit, and all that shit. Watch.
Oh, you talking about like the Kendrick Lamar video?
Mm.
That shit gonna be cold blooded.
Not to change the thought, but your boy Kyrie exited with $2 million with per the contract if he was to get traded. So they had to let him go and pay him $2 million as he went out the door. His agent had that clause put into the contract when he signed the extension last year. So he went to
Smart
Dallas
man.
and he took $2 million with him.
Smart little nigga.
And it's no chauvinist thing, but we getting a lot of female agents now. I guess that show that was on TV with that girl very much inspired a lot of women to get into the business, and there a lot of dudes are getting females to represent them, and that's a beautiful thing. And there are a lot of them are black women. Because you know who negotiated his deal to Dallas with the Nets? His stepmom. She's his agent, a black woman.
Well, I ain't trying to throw cheese, but a woman can probably get more out of a male that's with the other side than another male. Just saying, probably so. So that probably a good position to do.
And also their professionalism. You know what I'm saying? That for some reason, and then respectfully to all of them, they're to the point and very professional in how they conduct themselves. When you get another man, you know, y'all sword fighting in a way. I'm gonna get one up
Oh,
on you. It's different, in my opinion.
All right, we almost at the weather report in about 18 minutes, man. So, Stu, they say this blowout job reports could have changed the whole year for the markets, according to Goldman's chief economist. The latest U.S. job report was pretty. Economists were expecting healthy growth uh, of around 200,000 in January, but the non-farm payrolls grew by more than double that. A blowout 517,000 jobs were added. This came against the backdrop of massive tech layoffs by companies including Google, Microsoft. Investor expectations of easing inflation and impending recession that would slow down the economy. By Friday's end, a beaming Joe Biden was saying the economic plan to increase the number of jobs in the U.S. while fighting inflation was working. And by Monday, the Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen was pointing out that 500,000 jobs and the lowest unemployment in 50 years don't indicate a looming recession. But there's a problem with all the good news. The Federal Reserve doesn't want this much job growth. Job growth.
So Chico, with that being said, when it comes to the Federal Reserve, they don't want this job growth, and for what reason? Because they won't be able to keep the interest on at the high level that they got it now.
They say job growth was a key reason cited by the Fed last month as it hiked interest rates in hopes of reining in inflation. While the markets had priced in altogether more moderate pace of job growth to go with the slowing inflation and a mild recession. Surveying the scene, Goldman Sachs sees a big chance for the year ahead.
I seen the markets were green today. Was trying to get green last time I looked.
So this job growth, I mean, and it's good. Salute, more people can work. What is the industries that they're I mean that are the increase is more touching? Like is it hospitality, warehousing, where or just jobs in general?
I think you hit it on the head. Hospitality, all these stuff, everything is opening back up, Kareem. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these
Yeah.
warehouses, I see a lot of brand new warehouses pumping now.
I mean it's a good thing. And it also makes Joe Biden look good that he's turning it around from the what you would say now post C-19. More people can go back to work instead of being in their house, whatever may have you. So that's a good thing.
Yeah,
But
because the
as
more
y'all
money
have said,
economy, the more money that goes to the stock market, the more money that goes to your pockets.
hmm well, I can't believe I'm saying this. Like, good job, Joe. I can't believe I just said that, but I mean, you gotta give credit where credit's due. And believe me, the Republican Party is going to be mad about that. That's not going to be one thing that they're going to be able to push next year. That the American people are not working, and you say the
No, my
lowest number of unemployment in like
in
50 years.
50 years. Yeah, but see, you got to understand the direct correlation to the policy, right? He passed that infrastructure bill. So if that had not been passed and tech had laid that many people off, do you realize where we would be? Because of that sector booming like that, because of the money, the $3 trillion infrastructure bill, there's bridges, there's all kind of construction and materials being bought that's really holding that up. That's where them jobs came from.
So
Yeah,
that was the
remember,
key. That actual bill that he signed for the infrastructure bill to the job growth.
100%. Remember, Chico. I was telling you the other day. All the roads and bridges are getting fixed where I'm at. All of them. And
I
and
see him here in New Jersey as well.
I work 6 days a week through the pandemic when it first started because of the infrastructure bill to get service to everybody that was out in the woods. So
Right.
that
That three
affected me.
trillion
Yeah,
that
they
three
working
trillion
out here
goes
in the woods
right to
too.
jobs.
Yeah, they working out here in the country too, man, for
Yeah,
real.
that affected me
Hey,
right there. So that tells you it worked.
and I want y'all to keep in mind, not one Republican voted for that bill, but they then went to campaign on the passing of the bill. Wow.
That's crazy.
Not
Oh,
one.
get the fuck out of here. They attach themselves to that man shit. Oh,
Listen, they voted
Republicans.
against it and then went and campaigned on the projects that were coming to their state because of it. You white folks
Cause
are
they getting paid,
unbelievable.
Chico. They
Nasty
getting
work.
paid.
Nasty work. You voted against the
But
bill, but now you're going to.
you voted against the progress of it. And then to use it in a campaign. Come on, man. And the sheep just
That's
listen
nasty
like
work.
they actually did something.
But look, they're doing this when it's not even it's not their baby.
Kareem, check this out. I knew we had a problem when I looked up and seen we're the richest country in the world. But when it comes to infrastructure, we're 13th.
That's crazy.
13th.
Right.
That don't even we're behind third world countries type shit. What the fuck are we doing?
Well, you
And
got to
that goes to the
remember.
point.
You
Go ahead. Go ahead,
No,
brother.
I was just gonna speak on your guy 4-5. Remember, he talked about that every day, all day, but never passed the bill.
Yeah, because it's been said for the longest time that the infrastructure of America was crumbling, the roads, the bridges, all over the country. So I have to give credit where credit's due. That Joe actually didn't just talk about it; he put the wheels in motion for it to proceed, so that now you can fix these things. Everybody, I mean, he had a campaign on that. We want to do the American infrastructure, moving forward, moving America forward. And with just a lot of talk with no action. So salute to Joe Biden on that. Like you may think I'm a
And
Trumpite, but you got to give credit where credit's due.
I'm a policyite, but here's what I want you to do with that infrastructure bill. Pull it up, look it up, keyword search, minority business, and it's a whole section for us to get into to figure out that money. Because he took some money in that bill and allocated it for minority businesses to be a part of this infrastructure,
Guess
which
who eating?
includes logistics, which
Yeah,
includes logistics for the record.
Chico, who eating that shit up? The white women and the Mexicans.
Come on, man. I just started my brokering classes Monday. Yeah, part of that infrastructure is remember we had that problem with the trucking and we couldn't get our shit from the ports and all that. So he allocated money to help logistics, especially minority logistics. Pay attention, people.
Hey, I'm for the text you, Chico.
For
Damn, I
sure.
didn't get no text.
That's that backdoor shit.
Back door shit.
Ray, next time just say,
Nigga,
hey, hey,
I
hey,
want the
hey,
broker
Chico.
shit. I want the broker shit.
Yo, Stu.
Come on, man. I need you because you already got the knowledge that I'm trying to
That's
attain.
what I'm saying, nigga. I'm gonna
Shit.
get you.
We go form Voltron around this bitch. Well, just for the record, I'm taking a step back from driving over the road so I can get into brokering. And I'm setting up my daughter her dispatch company. I just had a meeting with her Saturday. I'm gonna take one step back to take three forward.
That wasn't your lane, Chico?
No, no, it's my lane. It's my lane. But
I'm
I
talking
would rather.
about the part.
You say what? I'm sorry. Say it again.
My fault, the driving part.
Oh no, no, no. It's my lane. But it's just if I get the load, then I'm getting a bigger piece of the pie.
Hey, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. Nigga, I've been there, done that shit. I ain't trying to do that highway shit no more. Now, I'm talking about if I can get that paper without touching that paper, without doing that shit, genius. Rich folks think,
Hell
don't they?
yeah.
Rich folks think, don't they?
Yeah, they think, yeah, you're right, 100%. They ain't busting no
Well, I
sweat.
just
They busting the sweaters at the gym.
Yes, sir.
so so what I'm doing, Stu, is I'm gonna just stay local. You know what I'm saying? While I knock
Right
out
there.
this and get the surety bond. So I'm still, you know what I'm saying, making a living. But I am going to go all the way.
See, the way I do it, like you say, you got your shit already. Nigga, I drive if I want a vacation. I'm getting paid to drive somewhere to go kick it. You dig? Get
Tell
your
them.
load, come
And I
back home. You know what I'm talking about?
I usually go to my second home, GA. But I'll be coming to Texas soon.
Yes, sir. You see what I'm saying? Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's how I do, man. It be a snowstorm up here, man. I go down south for a week. Fuck that. You know what I'm saying? And get paid. Like, yeah. So I kind of just control it. So, but you want to always, project out where am I going? How can I scale this, right? And to scale it, I need to go ahead and become a broker, and then I could dispatch my own truck. You know what I'm saying? Then I can put a driver in it. Fuck driving it. Then I
Yes,
just get another
sir.
one and stay local.
Yeah, the other one you pick up the loads for him local, and then y'all swap out. You feel me? When he get in that motherfucker, now go on take that motherfucker out there. I'm finna go get you another one for tomorrow.
Infrastructure, brother. That's a whole series. We got people at home working. We got people on the road working. We got, come on, man. We trying to be. Then they say, fuck rich. Let's be wealthy. Who else gonna feed we?
Yeah, I'm talking about.
Good shit though. Good shit though. Man, I
I
fucks with
just
the
want to.
critical
I just
minds
want to.
building.
Chico, I just want to buy a van and put somebody in it.
Listen, man. I got you. Right. I'm already in boots on the ground. So, you know what I'm saying?
I
To
can
cover the
drive. I
cost,
can
man.
drive it, but I ain't trying to be on that road, nigga. I like being at home, bro.
You know, I'm
Yeah, I
talking
mean,
about.
I gotta check on
depending
these
on,
shorties. I gotta make sure these shorties looking straight. You know what I'm saying?
we gonna talk. Put it that way. We got some moves to make in the Jordan here. I'm waiting on 11099, man. Shit, I'm stalking the mail.
Speaking of that, I done went to the mailbox 2 times in the last 3 days looking for this fucking. I mean, 2 times in the last 2 days and looking for this damn card.
Man, we need to get them on the phone. You could have a virtual card, and I don't know Otis's the style for fucking Cash App card, but I believe that a lot.
Yeah, that got crazy for a second, but we gonna leave that alone.
Yeah, because I use Cash App as a form of payment. So I've downloaded I think it's called a 1099K for all my transactions that I'm reporting as income to my business. So I actually use this as a form of payment for people who setting up their LLCs. So, you know, it's definitely, if you look into who created Cash App, those brothers, come on, man. Zelle was created to rival Cash App. Cash App is official. Now, all that fraud shit that people be doing that we hear about, that's fraud.
Shit, it's fraud and credit cards every day, my brother. And there's more white collar crimes than it is goddamn gangster shit. They don't tell you about that though.
Right. Say that again.
That's because they do
And
2 years.
I
They
was
getting
saying, why?
18 months and they
There
out on
you
house
go.
arrest.
They get less time, nigga, and they got millions. That's some bullshit.
I'm motherfuckers get millions and get 18 months, nigga. They been in that bitch 9 months and be already on house arrest.
Hey, was y'all there? Was y'all there when we were talking to the nigga? It was an OG nigga from California in the other room. He used to rob banks. And my man said, shit, why would I commit a felony fucking with this drugs when I can only get 4 years and hit a light? I said, oh shit.
Yeah, I remember that shit. And shout out to Killer yesterday, man. He was breaking that shit down, bro. Y'all niggas been
I,
cooking for
I
2 days.
hey, I got a good how you say niche for finding quality people, bro. I'm the one who kept
That's a
Killer
fact.
around the last room, bro. Everybody kept
Yeah,
trying to
that's your
kick. I'm
man.
like, yo, Killer cool it, man, because Killer used to come on about 5:30, 4 o'clock in the morning, and that's when I was getting up over there.
Nah, I was fucking with him, Stu.
Oh yeah,
I
yeah.
remember
I ain't
we
saying you
trying to run
wasn't.
them off. Yeah, I was fucking with. I done had some good
It's,
combos with that
Man,
nigga.
that nigga
Like,
Killer used
see,
to have me rolling, bro.
man, Killer one of them niggas that can't be nothing but authentic, bro. That's not an act. This shit funner than gang
nah, nah,
banging. That
nah.
shit
That's what I'm
real.
saying, Chico. That nigga,
That's
like,
him.
That's
yeah.
him. That nigga
And
said,
when
y'all
he,
talking about that nigga when he was talking about game. He said, I ain't gonna lie. Him and his brothers, they chased me on the highway. That nigga was naming the car colors and everything. He said, man, but fuck that nigga. But he a good rapper though.
Now I'm gonna say something that you normally would never hear me say. I take that walk down yesterday. I take that
Thank
one. The
you,
brother
thank
was
you, thank you, thank you.
the
Hey,
brother
Glad
was
you
very.
what's
admitted it.
understood ain't even gotta be said by that.
I take that. He was very
Well, that's why
articulate
you
in
gotta.
his response.
That's why you gotta engage people, bro. Even that's a lesson for all of us, right? You don't know a person's story on this stage, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I gained a lot of respect for the brother, learning, his journey and how he make moves and how he actually help. You know what I'm saying? Because Black Challenge, I'm like, nigga, I'm helping the youth. Like, what you do for the youth, right? And he spoke about things that he did to help some of the homies around him. He was like, even to the point where some of the gangbangers like, nigga, these my little workers you got working. They mad at him. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, salute the killer, man. That shit was interesting yesterday.
Yeah, salute the killer. I definitely definitely garnered my respect.
Hey, but somebody pinged him that day. He came in here and said the shit funner than
Man,
gangbanging. I'm
come
cool
on,
with
Hey,
that.
that was
hey,
spooky.
somebody
That was some
had to,
spooky
bro.
shit.
I don't give a damn. Somebody ping that nigga.
That nigga came in right on cue, didn't he?
Shit, we gonna have to give Killer the mod, man.
Killer's one of
That
us,
that
man.
nigga cooked up yesterday. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
Kareem,
I'm
Kareem,
with
you
you.
brought it out of him though. I'm glad you did that.
I'm like, oh shit. Like I'm sitting there listening to his
That nigga
response, like
said,
I'm
"What?
getting walked
Hold
down.
up, homie. Hold up, homie." And niggas
All right.
and look, niggas was like, "Oh my bad, go ahead, it's the weather."
It's 10 o'clock, man. I don't want to knock off this healthy conversation, man. But this is Chico tapping in from the Motor City, man, for the world famous Critical Minds Building Weather Report. Boy, we on fire in the Motor City. It's 42 degrees, boy. We finna party. It feels like 35 though. We going up to 49. Whoa, boy, it's a party. Salute to the Critical Minds, man. Stay dangerous. Back to the stingy.
I don't know what the hell going on because it's 45 degrees in Columbia, South Carolina. It's foggy. Feels like 45, so there's no wind. The high is 68 and the low is 46. Back to the best stage on Clubhouse, YouTube, Rumble, and we come with a tumble for any of you motherfuckers. The C.M.B.
Yo, 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 yo. It's the truth in the place. Coming live out of South Jersey. The high today is gonna be 42 degrees with a wind chill about 6 degrees over the usual. Low today gonna be 37 degrees. It's a nice day in the city. Keep it rocking. Back to the stage.
Hey, man, say, man. Ray Charles blind to the bullshit. Calling from the trillest city on earth, Houston, Texas, you dig? 67 right now. High gonna be 76. We in shorts and shit, man. You know what I'm talking about?
No, what? How bad?
Yo, it's the blackest of the Black Daves coming at you right now from Brooklyn, New York City. 36 degrees, high of 42 and low of 29. It's a sunny day. We on the way to work. Salute to the stage, New Jack City C.M.B, the best show on Clubhouse, YouTube, and any other motherfucking platform. You know that.
Shout out to everybody. This is Joe coming out of Sellersburg, Indiana. Right now it's 55, sunny, feel like 52. The low gonna be 48 and raining tonight. Y'all, I mean, shout out to everybody. Back to y'all.
Joe in the building. We got the boy China in the chat, straight out of Baltimore. He said it's 33 degrees, high of 47, low of 33. And that boy China was talking like a fool yesterday. Shout out to China.
Yes, sir.
What? I missed that? Oh my gosh, no. I'm telling you, these people got me
Boy,
working over here. Why are they having me work? I'm supposed to be on Clubhouse with you guys, and they working me
no,
over here.
no, no.
But it's Lynn in Dallas, and we're currently at 59 degrees, high of 66, and a low of 50. Back to the stage.
Oh, your schedule changed.
No, they have me. Listen, we have changed. They're changing. I'm getting a new boss and all that kind of stuff. I'm still working from home, but they've updated the system, and so we have to be trained on the new system, all that kind of stuff. So,
Huh?
yeah, that part.
That part.
I said, hey, yo! This motherfucking Brick coming live from Newark, New Jersey, the motherfucking scariest nigga on the block where the guns don't go pop. They go boom, 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 boom. Check it out. Yo, it's 35 degrees right now, right? It's cold as shit, man. But yo, the low is gonna be 29 with the high of 44. It's sunny right now, but they calling for rain. So get out early and move around. But throw the North Face on, throw the Steep Tech on, throw the Montclair on, throw the ACG boots on. Know what I'm saying? Move around, get something done. And back to the motherfucking best days on motherfucking YouTube, the motherfucking best stage in the world, the best stage on Clubhouse, and the best stage ever. I'm out.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We got the little bro Trail checking in from the 910. He said it's currently 54 degrees with the high of 68 and the low of 46. He said it's chilly today, but the sun is out. Let's get this money.
No, I'm talking about.
Ching, ching. We getting head wrap money. Who else we got left? Oh, I see you, Steve-O. My fault. He said it's 50 in Atlanta, high of 67, low of 32. Shh, 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 shh.
He's a fool. He's a fool. Yep.
We got Mr. Wop in the building. He said he in Pleasant Hill, North Carolina. It's 44 right now with a high of 60 and a low of 42. He said it's sunny. Shout out to Mr. Wop. That it, folks? Well, that folks right there will wrap up the C.M.B. weather report. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Chico, you got some motivation or you need me to hook something up? Whoops, there it is.
It's in the back. Let's get to it. Let's be.
All righty, we're going to have the CMB motivation moment of the day. Compete by the OG Eric Thomas.
Now the second one which again, I think is the most important one when you really talk about doing business. You have to be competitive. And for some of you, like, no, can't we all just get along? Can't we just do this together? Can't we just be on the same squad? Absolutely. But you got to be competitive. Right? So let me read it. Right? Relating to or involving competition. Having a strong desire to win. Not a strong desire just to make money, just to pay your bills, just to get by. I didn't make the rules. If you're going to do business in America, you have to play to win. You have to. No part. Now they giving them out, but they ain't real. The participation boy ain't real on the high level. You have to be competitive. You have to say in your realm, wherever you are, whatever your space is, this is my space right here. I'm coming to get every. You have to be competitive whether you like it or not, whether you feel comfortable or not. And please listen to me. You have to get out of your personality. You have to do it. You have to stop doing the things that you love, that make you feel comfortable, that you want to do. And you have to get into a space where you got that dog. Let me say this to a lot of parents, right? When you say what's wrong with your kids, what's wrong with a lot of our kids is not that they bad kids. What's wrong with a lot of our kids is that we've given them everything they want, and we didn't know that while we was giving it to them, we was taking that dog away. You're looking at your child like, what's wrong with you? You took the dog out of me. You took the dog out of her. Everything. They ain't got to fight for nothing. They don't got to work for nothing. They don't got to earn nothing. It don't make them bad kids. Ain't nothing wrong with them. They great kids. They just ain't got that dog. And as long as they're in our house, they gonna be all right. But when they go out there without that dog, you better not die too soon. You better not leave this earth too soon, because ain't nobody gonna treat them like you treat them. I'm cool with that. But what I'm not gonna take away from you is that dog. You gonna have that dog. You gonna learn how to compete. You gonna have to get up and go get yours. I can give you the whole world if I wanted to. I know some of you don't feel comfortable being competitive. I know it don't resonate with you. It don't feel good. But once you start doing business in corporate America, capitalism is dog eat dog. Capitalism is by any means necessary. It don't mean you need to be evil. Even the word says, from the days of John the Baptist until now, the kingdom of heaven suffers violence, and the violent take it by force. You got to be forceful in this world. Do me a favor. If you don't want to be forceful, that don't make you a bad person. Get out of business. It's not for the weak at heart. Watch this, watch this. It says it's a strong desire. What kind of desire? Come on, what kind of desire? Come on, what kind of desire? Whoa. A strong desire to win or be the best at something. That's why you hear me dressed like this. You see me with the J's and hat. I tell kids, I'm from Detroit. I'm from Chicago. I came from this. You can do it. I'm number one in the world. I don't say I'm number one for me. I already know I'm number one. I'm telling them, I don't care where you come from. I don't care where you can be the best. I don't want you just in the game to be in the game. I don't want you just making money. I want you to be the best at what you do. So what your daddy wanted to know? So what your mama was a teenager? It doesn't matter. You don't need this, or that. All you need to be successful in this world is that dog. You got to wake up every day and compete. You got to go after it. Watch this. Watch this. Able to compete successfully with others. Write that down. Scale of 1 to 10, 10 being highest, 10 being the highest of, I got that dog. Be honest. Don't play. Be honest with, 6. And when I say that dog, I'm sorry. I don't mean that dog when something go wrong. I just mean you wake up with that dog. Bills don't have to be the front. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't no reason. It ain't nothing happen. You just wake up. You just wake up. Let's go. I didn't always have it. I didn't always have it. I prayed it away ignorantly. God, can't we all? God, no, sir. There's an enemy. It ain't just all kumbaya. Watch this, watch this, watch this, watch this. Compete success. Look, you can't always be the most talented in the room. It's obvious. I'm in the room. You can't always be like naturally gifted, naturally talented. But watch this. You can be the most competitive. That's different. Talent and competitive is two different things. That's different. Now my wife is smart, so I tell my wife all the time, like, I feel you, right? I feel you. But I said, but I'm gonna raise my kids this way. Like, they need everything you give them. Two things I say to my wife. See, One thing I make my kids do, even if they don't want to do it, you're gonna have to be a people because you can't make it in this world if you ain't got connections. Talk. When we walk in the room, you're gonna shake everybody's hand. You're going to be a people person. Why? Because I've noticed the people in this world that are successful are people who have connections and are connected to people. No man or woman is an island. And let me tell you something. If you want to make yourself attractive, be competitive. Compete. I don't care nothing about your contract. Compete. I don't care nothing about your coach. Compete. I don't care how your people feel about it. Compete. Why? Because people who are competitive are attractive. Everybody want MJ on their team. Even when he retired, they wanted. The Wizards wanted. He couldn't even hardly dunk like he could when we were like we want Jordan. Why? Because he gonna fill up the stands. Everybody want to play with Kobe. Everybody loved the All-Star game. Everybody loved the U.S. Olympics. Why? Because you get to play with Kobe. You get to play with Magic. You get to. A lot of people don't want you on their team, not because you're a bad person. They don't not want you on your team because you suck. They don't want you on your team because you don't compete day in and day out. And when you playing the Lakers, you playing against LeBron, you need somebody that can compete. The reason why they love Bron, because when Bron dunked, he could go like this, but Bron like, ah. They want to play with Bron. Why? Because they know when his game's set. That's why we used to trip on who's the best of the best. And I don't know. I won't get into the debate. I just know people wanted to play with Jordan because they knew with Jordan is going to take it to the hole. He ain't going to shoot. He had that dog. Maybe he wasn't the most talented. Maybe he wasn't the greatest player that ever played. He was the greatest dog that ever played. I don't do stats and all that. He was the greatest dog that ever played. We don't do stats and all that. If he could take you out, he would take you out. He had that dog. I'm trying to tell you, we live in a world where people came here, it was absolutely nothing in America. There was no building, nothing. They came and they came to conquer. They didn't come to play games. They didn't come just to build churches. They built San Francisco. They built Miami. They all had one thing in common. They were all competitive. There are those of you who want to do business, but you're not competitive. You have to be competitive in business, and it doesn't matter how you feel about it.
There it is. That motivation.
Be the best. Compete, nigga. They don't want you on the team not because you suck, because you don't compete. And they say you ain't got that dog. You taking that dog out them kids, giving them everything. That was cold. And I have to agree. He might not have been the best basketball player, but he was the best dog. I give him that.
He didn't say LeBron though. I'm gonna mute up.
Take that cheese and go melt it on the highway.
Hey, he also said that nigga wasn't the best player. I'm mute up.
You only catch the negative things, my brother. You don't catch the positive.
Nah, we all heard the same thing. We hear what we want to hear. You have time back?
We focus on our side of the argument, don't we?
That nigga, dog, we don't do stats. Really?
My boy
But
was,
he
hey,
making
he
a
was
point.
speaking the truth though. He said we don't do stats.
Well, then he wouldn't always yell out, I'm the number one speaker. These stop.
I know one thing. He spoke on one part that I don't care where life or form you from, where area, what your skin tone look like. Everybody knows somebody or personally witness how you if you have kids, you wanna have have your kids have what you didn't have. So you damn near probably give them everything, and that's not how it should be. But you just want to do better for them, But yeah, that part that can hit everybody. I ain't gonna hold you.
I like that people person shit, my nigga. I'm a people person, my nigga. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, yes, and for people who don't teach their kids like purpose social skills, you know what I'm saying? Don't let your kid walk in a room and their head buried in a phone. They don't even speak. You know what I'm saying? But shit, you got to teach them
Man,
that shit.
Man, I seen my daddy my whole life, my nigga. Everywhere he go, somebody know his motherfucking ass. So I done been the same motherfucking way. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, indeed.
Absolutely. That's where you get your biggest blessings from, man. You know what I'm saying? Like me and Stu were talking about. It could be your biggest loss, but your biggest gains is from investing in people, bro. I remember my daughter was telling me, like, Daddy, you know somebody everywhere. We be out of town. We'll be like, what up, though?
Yep, yep.
Yeah,
Same shit, Chico.
that what
Same
I'm
shit.
saying. That's what I'm saying, bro. Say about pop. You say your attitude determines your altitude, my nigga. You know what I'm talking about?
Chico, I'm gonna tell you, my daughter thought I was the coolest nigga in the world. We was on Daytona Beach. Nigga said, Stu, what up? She was like, oh my gosh, daddy. That shit was funny.
Hey, man, listen. People don't forget good people, bro. When you meet somebody that's genuine and cool, you will never forget that person, bro. I don't care.
Nigga call it. I ain't never met a stranger. You feel me?
Mm, that's deep,
That's
right?
that southern hospitality, man.
That's
You know what I'm saying?
what I'm saying, man. Like I say, my pop's the coolest motherfucker I know, man. I want to be like that nigga, man. That's a Superman, man.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. That's how, I try to make sure, once you got kids, man, that's when I got out the streets type shit. You know what I'm saying? Because, it meant something to be somebody parent, bro. So, when the ice cream truck pull up and they say, I know your daddy, man, what you want? That shit feel good. I mean, they cover it. You know what I'm saying? Like Jay-Z said, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. Salute to the critical minds, man. We had a slow day and this bitch took off, man. Boy, I ain't even have to talk yesterday. I was just listening, like, boy, they going at
You ain't lying, Chico. We couldn't buy a nigga to talk 2, 3 days ago.
it was dry, wasn't it? It was the desert.
Nah, you know
Yeah,
niggas just needed a break. Niggas needed a little break, Stu. That's it.
I get it. That's why I be saying, like, man, I be ready to boom the room. But niggas be, I say, all right, go ahead.
Yeah, but y'all can contribute that to God, son. God came and delivered. 4 days straight. Had them all
Stop
turned
the
up.
cap.
Throwing
See,
cheese
that's
all
one
over the
thing
place.
we don't do over here. It's a us thing. Because you can't talk to yourself, brother. Well,
Right. But when the
you
room
can.
was
You can.
quiet, we brought funny. But like I said, it's not. I'm not taking a gloating about it or whatever may have you. We injected ourselves with certain things, and we helped the process get rolling.
Right, 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 right.
add value. Add value, right? Is you
Kareem.
beast mode every day? Is you all in for the C.M.B? If you notice something out of place, it's not your responsibility to put said thing in its right proper place.
Kareem, I remember that day we said, man, we got to do a Kareem hour, dog. Because, I mean, you got talent, bro. You know? So that's why I be listening. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we crafting the show. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna
Yeah, you
capture that,
show.
package it, 60 minutes. We're gonna put that on Rumble, and we about to rumble.
Yeah, you
We
sure be
with it.
doing that shit when I be putting the mail up and can't say shit. You be talking that shit.
Hell yeah, he keep us rocking, man. Salute, Kareem.
And he be getting walked down too.
He took the
Come on,
words
just
right
this
out of my
week. Like I
mouth.
say, this week, man. Only this week. You had a bad week, man. You know what I'm saying?
9 for 1. He 9 for 1. Better than LeBron in the finals. We good.
You feel
Niggas
me?
get shot
Yeah.
every day.
Yeah, B.
What's funny is, and I feel some kind of way with this. It's these people that's coming to the room. We're a team, and I'm getting walked down. Jump in. We a squad. I'm not a one man show.
They be laughing
Hey,
at
I
you.
ain't
Yeah,
gonna
you
lie.
got fucked up.
I,
Man, we don't
listen, no,
jump
I ain't gonna
nobody
lie,
around here,
Kareem.
man. We ain't jumping people.
No, no, we can't help you because nigga, you clean cut our throat off. How we gonna help you? Soon
We
as we
can't
go, like
talk.
you be
Ain't
like,
nobody.
shoo. Hey, where do you go? Shoo.
He said y'all supposed to jump
So
him.
what are you saying, and what are we talking about? Huh?
I thought y'all had my back, man.
Now if they rush you, bro, we jumping in. But y'all was head up.
And then you came at Eddie.
Yeah, no disrespect will be allowed. But if y'all talking, you know what I'm saying? What we gonna do?
No, hey, no, Cordy, we can't reference the
Yeah,
Hennessy and
yeah,
ibuprofen. That was a bad night.
like yesterday, that was a clean cut um argument. Niggas was landing airplanes, all of that. That was cool. Niggas can't jumping for that, Kareem.
I mean, like, I'm not really saying it to that extent. I'm gonna stand on my 10 toes all day. That's the only way I know how to do things. But like this walk, like I gotta, like Steve said, I gotta not give that energy to that walk down stuff. Cause like I said, with him dude saying somebody calling him a bitch, sizzled in his spirit. Sometimes that does sizzle my like walk down. It's like somebody punching or
Yeah,
something.
But
yeah,
you gotta
we know
understand what
it.
that button they pushing, man. They pushing the button. Why you letting it activate? Deactivate the button.
Don't lose your goat, Kareem. Remember that.
Yeah, your goat got off the leash yesterday. That motherfucker was wandering around. Then my man Yah Razim was petting him and shit. He tried to run off with him and shit.
Yo, Kareem, next time somebody try to walk you down, just hop in the car.
Yah's had his goat in the back seat the other day. I was like, dang.
I still don't know how that is alleged, but yeah.
Spring Street.
All right, check this out real quick. Memphis, your side of town, Joe. They said beyond the beating, kicking, and cursing and the pepper spraying. Oh my goodness, why they gotta do that? This points to a dangerous influence of trends that Memphis police chief acknowledged have dodged the department as city became one of the nation's murder hotspots. Former police recruits told Associated Press of growing desperation to fulfill of slots in recent years that drove department increased incentives and lowered its standards. They would allow just pretty much anybody to be a police officer because they wanted these numbers, said Alan Davis, a former lieutenant in charge of recruiting for the before he retired last year out of frustration. They're not ready for it. The department offered new recruits $15,000 signing bonuses and $10,000 relocation allowances while phasing out requirements to have either college credits, military service, or previous police work. All that's now required is 2 years work experience, any work experience. Damn.
Now, when they say previous police work, that technically means if you got in trouble anywhere else in the United States and you want to go to another police station, yo, you can come here and we ain't gonna second guess you. And a while back, I said most of the police officers there are basically hood niggas with uniforms on. I said this before all the shit broke off or whatever. It just stamped it right there. I don't even know what to say about this, dude. It's not a surprise, but it is no. It's been like that for a while. I ain't gonna even hold you. The money is basically is the people in like this like the detectives and shit or whatever. The motherfuckers that's out there, them just hood niggas. Really.
Damn, we living in some wild times, Joe.
Come on, Stu. You know what it is? Social media. Crime. At the end of the day, crime is crazy. And don't get me wrong, it's going to shit. We still ain't where like the '90s was yet. We there, but we ain't there yet. It's just that technology just here now.
No, 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 no. I get that, Joe. But as much as security, surveillance, all this new technology, we shouldn't be here. Shouldn't be at this point.
Nah,
You
you
get,
right
you
on
get what
that.
I'm
You
saying?
right.
That was the whole reason of beefing these fucking police up in the first place, to not ever get to this point.
But you know the crazy thing about what you just read, like I'm just gonna go particular on every known black city. It's gonna be some fucked up shit going on, but the people that's inside that city, they'll probably, they be like, oh, it's fucked up, but it's fucked up over that side, this side, this side. But if you be on this side, you cool. You know how that shit go. And unfortunately, that's how it is. It's like if you in Memphis, if you stay, let's say you stay in East Memphis, that's Germantown and Bartlett and shit like that. It's like that's where all the detectives and all them shit stay at. And if you got some money, you gonna stay out that way. You ain't gonna barely hear that too much about that way. You know what I'm saying? But if you in South Memphis and North Memphis, it's day and day. You know what I'm saying? Now I ain't saying East Memphis South. I'm not saying that at all. But I'm just saying it's just certain areas that they directly put the bullshit in. And I think that's on purpose. I ain't gonna hold.
Yeah, I can see that, Joe. I can see that.
But y'all heard about they fired the people that was what you want to call it, EMTs that was there. They fired them. If I'm not mistaken, they fired the fire department people that was there as well. But if they really want to clean some shit up, it's gonna be some more layoffs. But if not, it's just a what they say, polishing up some shit for a little bit.
Mm.
Honestly, man, I can be going out the window on this, but me myself and I always think it's just been a little direct. What's the word for direct air? The direction going towards certain black cities to make it look a certain way. If not make it look a certain way, we gonna make it be that way there. That's how I'm going with it, man. That's what it seems like to me, though.
All right, Joe, I got another one for you. This one's coming out of Georgia. Allegations of inappropriate behavior after a video of Clayton County teacher surfaces. Jonesboro, Georgia. Letitia Boggs was stunned by images circulating on social media, reportedly recorded by some Jonesboro high school students that allegedly showed a teacher pleasuring himself in an empty classroom during school on Friday. Miss Boggs said, I was just appalled. Like this can't be real, Boggs told Fox 5 Deidre Dukes. I swear I looked at it 100 times. Like I'm trying to figure out, is this real? School officials responded to the allegations in a written statement. Clayton County Public Schools is aware of an alleged incident involving inappropriate behavior by an educator. District leaders are investigating this matter and will determine appropriate actions as all the details are learned. As this is As this is an active investigation, the district will not offer any additional comments. She told Fox 5 she discovered the video on one of her Instagram accounts Monday morning and immediately questioned the child about it. Boggs said her child told her the video was recorded during lunch hour through a classroom window. The child said several students witnessed the alleged act. And then to not only that my girls were actually there at the time it happened, Boggs said they were actually witnesses and as it happened. Sorry. Videos don't lie. You seen it on the camera. You know it's the teacher. There's no way that this child can go back to school and see the same person, Renee Robinson, another parent, said. Parents are upset that school officials haven't notified them the alleged incident and said their children told them the teacher was at school Monday. Whoa. It's kind of shocking that the school would still have this man here, Robinson said. Fox 5 reached out to the school district officials for comments and confirmation whether the teacher was at school Monday, but as of early Monday evening, they have heard nothing back. C.M.B, what's your opinions on that?
See, that's this kind of going back to what you were just talking about how the funding and people not want to do that job, they just hire anybody. Like the school system has failed us. Ain't no what the fuck. I'm gonna let somebody else talk. Go ahead though.
What kind of sick psychotic shit is that? This nigga couldn't wait till he got home, choke his chicken, my nigga.
What the fuck is going on here, Ray?
Bro, this nigga wow, bro.
First of all, no offense. This what I'm about to say, CM critical minds building is just meet my thinking. What the what the fuck is wrong with them kids by sitting there watching this shit? Matter of fact, if my little crazy ass was there in this kid scenes, I would have been there. Ugh, what the fuck you doing, dog? He would have hurry up, jumped up. What the fuck?
But you
They
would have
sit
did
there and
too.
watch them do the whole. They let them finish and shit. What the fuck?
Fuck that. They
As a
recorded the shit,
as a
Joe.
as what I'm saying, as a kid, my nigga, I'd be like, say, man, that nigga Mr. Jones over there abusing himself, man. That nigga was wild, bro.
They was
That
thinking
nigga over
world
there acting
star.
stupid. That's what I'm saying. That nigga over there, bro, this nigga in the room tripping like a motherfucker, B. What the fuck wrong with Oh, my nigga.
Man,
I
would have
would have
been
stayed
throwing
there and
shit at
watched it,
them. Would have
but
been
I'd have
throwing shit
told
at them.
somebody. I ain't gonna hold you, man. I'd be like, oh, man, that nigga over there, what? Oh, this nigga whacking the weasel, B.
I would have pulled an Ezel off of Friday.
Only in Atlanta,
Nah,
motherfuckers.
fool. I'm not walking in on no road, man, doing that shit, though.
No, I'm talking about the part when he said, "Don't tell nobody." I've been yelling that shit. Yo,
Ray, now let me ask you a question. Since he's in Atlanta, do we gotta look at Buddy a little suspicious?
Wow, you gotta look at him suspicious off the muscle, nigga. You around children whacking your weasel, my nigga. For real. Like, it ain't, you know what I'm talking about? Boy, you going to jail, damn fool. You's a sex
once
offender, my
again,
nigga. Indecent
it's just my
exposure,
opinion.
my nigga.
He deserve an ass whooping.
You going to jail, my nigga. You deserve that tag, my nigga. You couldn't wait till you got home, my nigga. You couldn't have gotten your car and drove around, my nigga. Like,
How they
that
let
nigga
him come back to
wild,
school
bro.
though, Ray?
All right. We gonna see what they say now.
He gon' he gonna get the real walk down.
That's what I'm saying, bro. This sounds like a decent exposure. You know what I'm saying? Around children, my nigga. You know, privacy or no privacy, nigga. You should have been doing that shit on campus. Fuck
Man,
wrong
that's
with
a
you?
that's a, that's a that's a petty that's a pedo charge right there, boss.
Yeah, man.
Anyway, ain't this cameras in the classrooms now these days anyway?
Gonna get started something.
That's them badass schools you be going to. You don't got no school.
Oh shit, yeah, yeah, you're right, my bad.
My brother Barry in the building. What up, boy?
Oh, well, I just brought well it's gonna it might be in the ballot coming up. It's gonna be some person in a suit on TV saying we need to put cameras in every classroom and survey the teachers.
Man, it seems like we hear about the teacher messing with a kid like once a month, bro.
I was just ready to say that, Stu. It's becoming more common now.
So if that shit coming, what's gonna be the next move? I'm just saying. I would have never dreamed some shit like this happening or whatever, like really ever. So I don't know, man.
Hey, Stu and Chico.
Yo, yo.
Okay, did
Yo,
y'all see where what's his name? I think Blue something from that group Pretty Ricky when he they say he just getting out of prison for that $24 million PPP loan. I got a question about that. Hey Chico, if you listening, how Kilpatrick they almost gave him 30 years for taking like 1 point something million from the city of Detroit, but this dude barely did a year for taking 24 million from a loan.
I saw that, bro.
one is fed, one is state.
There it is.
Say it again. I missed that.
One is federal, one is state.
Ah, okay, okay, okay.
Also, it said he was involved with it, so I don't know if he told, but he was involved.
And if he don't have any previous record, the sentencing guidelines are a lot more lenient on the federal side, whereas on the state side, they can knock they can knock you down. But he had a whole lot going on. Hell, that nigga.
Yeah, Chico, I done heard a couple of stories. I'm gonna leave that alone though.
Yeah, but he wasn't taking money from the city of Detroit. He was charging people for contracts in Detroit. So you know what I'm saying? That's where the story gets screwed.
Hey, Chico. Oh, so I know you heard about that story connected to him about that stripper.
For sure. The, the party at the Manugia.
Yeah, I'm talking with Kilpatrick.
Yeah, yeah, the party at the Manugian Mansion, which is the mayor's house. That's
Okay,
where it all
yep,
started.
yep. Okay, you know what I'm talking about then.
I feel bad for the city of Memphis, though, man. They just letting anybody be police officers now. That's just ridiculous, man.
Coming to a city near you.
See, but that's the crazy thing, because then you get them white boys who want to do this shit. They love this type shit. Nigga, they grew up hunting. How you think Buddy shot Buddy one time and hit killed him? That was he had some good ass aim.
Nah, I ain't gonna hold you. That shit real though. You ain't lying. But you know how they do it though. See, we keep saying it, but they starting to do. They showed us. They don't put the doctrine into us that wear the uniform as well. When you look like us and you put that uniform on, you with them. That fuck the color, it's the badge. They rep it.
I
Basically
think
what
it's
we
the
saw.
person that they giving the badge to. Did you just
Mm-hmm.
hear that they said it just takes 2 years of any work experience? So I could been working at McDonald's for 2 years, right?
And they
And then go
working
be
for
a
me.
cop? Come on, man. That's the problem.
And you gonna give me 10,000 to do that.
A sign on bonus, and I'm gonna give you 2 weeks of training and put you in a car with a pistol, put you in the most dangerous hood with the highest murder rate. Hell yeah, I'm shooting. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
I'm gonna keep it real. Let's keep it real. You gotta think about it. Basically you give a dude money and a licensed weapon and tell him you able to do some shit. Now before they had it, they probably was gonna do some shit anyway. Now they just got the it's just legal now. That's how I
Joe,
think of it.
you gotta look at a person that'll take a call center salary, right? They're hiring police officers in my city right now for 45,000. You could make that at a call center, bro. It's a lot safer. So who takes that job without the intent of doing something to them?
A crazy motherfucker, Chico.
Exactly the people that they love a sense of authority and love a sense of of power
Or
of
what
power.
about never had that sense of authority or power, bro?
Or what if I just want to move work? If I get a badge, I could be making 150,000 a year. Fuck that 40.
But yeah, it's a new ball game.
But
It's a
that's
new
another
ball. Like
reason why you gotta get out of these cities and you know what I'm saying? Because they are building police to make money. It's policing for profit now. Man, I'm seeing these fucking brand new damn cars out here. These shits look way better than what I'm riding. How the fuck you riding cleaner than me?
And some of the police forces got YouTube channels, especially the one down in what's the one down in Florida? That one is crazy.
This West
I ain't gonna lie, y'all. What we saw in
Palm
Memphis,
or
what we saw in Memphis, a lot of
some
us
shit ain't it?
already knew this, but they just publicized it and let everybody know. To let it know it's real now that we can get motherfuckers that look like you to fuck you up. So don't get it twisted. So some people really already knew this shit from a long time ago, but they just let it be known. A lot of people really didn't even know that black police officers beat the fuck out of us. A lot of people didn't even know that.
I don't know where they live at. They must live in the
No,
country.
no, no. I'm being serious, Chico. I'm being serious. You got
They must be
understand.
living in
I,
the country. Niggas in the city know if you run
I'm
from the we used to call them the big four. Down south they was the red dogs, right? The Scorpion unit in Memphis. If they catch your ass, you know what it is. Now they might not kill you.
They gonna
They
beat
didn't
the
used to
shit
kill
out
them
you,
back in the
Chico.
day.
They
But
gonna beat
you
the shit out
definitely finna get the pumpkin head, bro.
Chico. Check this. You absolutely right, but check this. I understand. I had a freak. It's United States of America, but it's different worlds here in on this land.
Right.
It
It's
is
them people
different
that's living
worlds.
in the rural areas and in the
That's what
burbs that watching the news and believing everything they see, bro. But you talk to anybody in any inner city, man. When them motherfucking big niggas roll up, whether you want to call them the Scorpion Unit, the Gang Squad, the fucking Red Dogs, nigga, you better get about your business.
you
Hey, niggas
absolutely
is
right.
not trying to
You
fight
absolutely
back.
right. But they
Niggas
want it.
is not fighting back. They ain't talking shit. Niggas lay down and shut up.
That type of policing, you know, I mean, it's useful when the police know the neighborhood, right? And they know who to to put the boot on, right? But when they just blanket in the whole hood like that, that's when it's because they don't know what's really going on. They just coming from their suburb job down to the city and they just riding around, but you don't know
I
nothing that's going on.
I ain't gonna lie, Chico. I feel as though if any nigga is in handcuffs, you should have had to beat his ass. That's not a fair fight. Niggas be getting that ass beat, hands behind your back. You get your ass beat, then you gotta go take the motherfucking mugshot photo. You be fucked up. Your lawyer looking like, what happened?
He was resisting.
Yo, nigga, I got hit in the head with two-way radio in handcuffs because they say I was a threat. So it that shit goes down. It like basically them motherfuckers. I don't know what it is. Is it like a adrenaline rush to them or something like that? But it's I don't give a fuck if you white, black, Puerto Rican, whatever. When they have that suit on, they have that adrenaline rush, and it's like they. I don't know. They think they like a
Joe, you got
god or a king or something.
my
But
brother. You
it
got to think this is something that they train for every day, bro. Just like playing football. So when you gonna be hyped, you gonna listen to your music right before they hit that door. Nigga, they listen to boom, police get out. You know what I'm saying? That's what
Hey,
they do.
hey, but Stu, the only reason why these motherfuckers getting caught down because of these phones. Look at the Freddie Gray shit. They beat the shit out of that nigga.
Yes, sir.
Niggas recorded that shit. This nigga ended up spine broke. Like he ended up paralyzed. Like, come on, bro, y'all beat that man. Like, it ain't no way around it. It's a limit to resisting, bro. Like, come on, bro. A nigga got handcuffs on and you still beating a nigga ass? That's crazy.
I ain't. This gonna sound weird as fuck. It's sad to say, but if you don't know, they trigger happy, man. When they had them poles on your ass and they get that aggressive tone in it, if you don't, they just waiting. They want to do it anyway.
So is they trigger happy or do they not know what the fuck they doing, bro? It seems like to me, this nigga who we just read about in Louisiana, 23 years old, that shot a nigga because he was running, don't know what the fuck he doing. He 23.
Yeah, it's hard to
Yeah,
explain shooting somebody in
it's
the
hard
back.
to. Go my bad.
Yeah.
Go.
No, I was just saying it's hard to explain shooting somebody in the back that's running away. That's crazy.
I think something like that happened here in South Carolina where the dude was running from. They were just locking him up on a probation warrant, and my man got out the car and he was running, and the dude just shot him like 4, 5 times in the back. Y'all remember that shit?
Yeah, I think I heard about that. But I just watched something on YouTube. It was these detectives, they was looking for a nigga. They hawked this nigga down, Stu. This nigga took niggas on the chase like all the way through the train track. Them detectives hawked this nigga down, so it ain't no excuse to be pulling out your gun. First off, you supposed to be in shape if you a police. Like, I thought it was requirements to really get in that bitch. Then you had to, don't you got past like a fitness test or something?
They gotta do some type of physical or some shit. They gotta do some type of something. I ain't trying to be funny though, but like the narcotic crew and shit, and The motherfucking ATL and some of them motherfuckers. Man, I ain't gonna hold you. A lot of them motherfuckers be bipolar. I'm gonna keep it real. Like,
Man, these specialized drug units need to be investigated, bro. Straight up. They be running wild, doing what the fuck they want, and all they gotta do is bring in some numbers, bro. How they getting these numbers? They busting niggas' balls.
Yeah, we
you
had a
know,
lot of dirty cops out here.
They
Yeah,
be
y'all
doing
like
that planting too. They be planting.
Crumbs, you
We
remember the
can
big white boy knocker named Buster?
Yeah, I heard of them. And
Told y'all.
rush.
That
what's
nigga
the
be
other
They
chasing
got a
name?
you.
whole
That nigga be like,
series.
Buster, what it is right now? Nigga will hawk you down.
They be
Hey,
planting shit too.
they was talking about they got a whole series about the specialized unit they built in Baltimore. Nigga, that's a whole series. How that shit went wrong.
Oh
All them
yeah, the gun
specialized
trace,
units
fucked
be on
up.
bullshit.
the gun trace task force. Oh, them niggas was robbing niggas. Fuck, them niggas was robbing niggas more than they was fucking niggas up. It was a real live game.
Yeah, they was on some different shit. They wouldn't even really fuck you up. They had robbed the shit out of you, and then try to sell the work back to you. Really extort
Listen,
you. Like what
same
the fuck?
shit here.
try,
They,
try.
I know personally they got some niggas killed, bro. 'Cause they done took bricks off these niggas and let them go. You feel me?
Are
And
we on
it took the
YouTube?
feds.
Yeah, we on the second channel though. I'm tuned into. I'm just at work. I'm in the office.
No, you rocking Chico. I won't. I'll just make sure. I won't say something after you. Go ahead. You rocking Chico?
No, I'm just saying, man, these goddamn drug task force, bro, need to be shut down. Shit, city by city, bro.
What I'm about to say, hypothetically speaking, right? This one task force. These dirty motherfuckers went to the youngins in the west side of this town and basically gave them a license to kill. Told them, if y'all work for us, big by me, sell our work that we take from other niggas. Uh, hypothetically speaking, allegedly. If y'all get into beef, y'all do something to somebody, we gonna lock y'all up and y'all gonna get out the next day on $1 million bonds, $2 million bonds, and y'all family dead broke. Everybody know this. Okay. Now, that neighborhood is known for young niggas, land niggas now. You can ride through the neighborhood and get shot at for no reason. Allegedly. Thanks to the drug task force giving them the license to do this shit. This shit happens in different areas all across the United States. The niggas that's doing all this walking down and polling and all that, they got the license from the police, man. We gotta stop sugarcoating this shit. Niggas ain't that smart to get out like that. Lawyers don't. Yo, but I'm gonna go ahead and rock y'all though.
Shit, I want y'all to. I got a story. The dude out of Savannah, man. This dude, you talking about crooked police? This shit is crazy.
And Stu, what I just said, everybody probably got know something like that in their neighborhoods or another neighborhood. It's yo, yo, shit don't get flooded for no reason. It's crooked niggas every state, every county, every city, every precinct. And guess who they cool with? Your neighborhood big boy. Pause.
All right, I'm gonna bust a quick left, man. It's 11 o'clock almost, man. The market's been open for an hour and a half, man. Let's take a look at our favorite stocks this morning, man. Shout out to Stu. He called it. Crocs has filled those gaps down 116 this morning. Woo, good call, Stu. Procter and Gamble's at 140. Nike's 123.62. Apple's at 152 up this morning. Everything is red for the record. Netflix is down. Tesla's down to 192, which is not bad because that thing been rocking. It's down 1% this morning. Meta's 188 and still going up. Damn, what is they doing? Up 1% this morning. Microsoft's up 262. Ford is steady at 13. Let's go to Dave's favorite, and that is DraftKings, sitting at a whopping 16.97, up this morning, 0.12%. Uh, one that Stu put me on was this Elf, $69. That thing is green amongst a lot of red.
Damn.
Bitcoin 22.9. And that is pretty much your update of our favorite stocks here. Delta is one I'm watching too. That's $39.
I got another one I meant to tell you. Shell.
Oh yeah, you gotta watch Shell. I like that.
You ever seen a dividend that they pay?
I have not,
Can you
but
look that
I'm
up for me,
ready to.
sir?
I'm ready. The dividend Shell pays.
Hmm. The reason why I asked you about that is because they just had their earnings yesterday and they smashed. Shell reported record profits of nearly $40 billion in 2022. It's the most profitable year in 115 years, ladies and gentlemen. I thought the economy was fucked up. How they had their best year in 115 years?
They selling that watery ass gas, dude.
Yo, but I gotta pay attention to shit like that, right? As an investor. If they had their best year in 115 years, I gotta get with them. And they paid me to get with them. I don't give a fuck. Everybody need gas, bro. Until we go fully electric, everybody need gas. You might as well get paid off of it. You paying them. I go to share every fucking day. I don't buy that bullshit gas. So why not buy it? You know what I'm saying? Just buy a share bit, buy a gas, buy a tank, buy a share, motherfucker. Yes, yes, y'all. We don't stop.
Stu, you was talking about shale gas?
Yes, sir, my brother.
Yeah, shit. Morning, everybody, though.
It is though.
Come on, let's not get quiet now.
Shit, I know why the reason I wasn't saying nothing about buying sure. I'm almost there, Stu. Um, 2 more weeks.
There it is, Joe. There it is.
It's like, is there any toilet paper companies or anything like that up there, Steve?
Yeah,
That you can,
Procter and Gamble.
oh, that's what it's called?
Yeah, they own every fucking thing, dog. Check this out, Crumbs. Procter and Gamble. They own Olay, Tide, Head and Shoulders, Pantene, Vicks, Old Spice, Ariel, Crest, Oral B, Gillette, Herbal Essence, Diapers, Downy, Joy, Always, Charmin, Dom, Febreze, Swiffer, Bounty, Braun, Fairy, Gain, and Meta Masu, whatever that is. Them bitches on everything in the grocery store.
Nah, you know what they
So that's a
don't own?
monopoly, right?
That
That's a
Irish
monopoly,
Spring.
right?
That good old Irish Spring. Say no, fuck no.
He's stupid. They own everything in the supermarket, boy.
Yeah, that shit crazy. That's a that's a real deal monopoly, right?
Nah,
Man,
I would say majority, not a monopoly.
them motherfuckers got soap to Tide. So they got body soap. They got Tide for your damn dish. I mean, for your clothes. Head and Shoulders for the shower. Pantene for the girls in the shower. Vicks just in case you get a cold. Old Spice for the deodorant and the spray. Uh-oh, you need some teeth? Got your Crest. Oral B. Gillette, you need a shave? We got you. Herbal Essence. That's another hair product. Shampoo. They killing. Fucking Pampers. They got Pampers. Downy. Downy Fresh. Some more detergent. Joy. They got fucking dishwashing detergent. Always. Menstrual hygiene. God damn. Charmin, you know where to wipe your ass. Dawn, some more goddamn soap. Febreze, they spray. Nigga, they got the whole house covered, dog.
My bad, Stu. I got one of them phone calls I had to take, man. You must be talking about Procter and Gamble.
Yeah, Crumbs asked, who could you invest in for toilet paper?
P&G.
Hey, Stu. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, you got
No, I had
What up,
no, I had
sir?
a question. Okay, when you just said like the Pampers, is that the whole umbrella? I'm saying like the Pampers, like the
I think it's
Pampers, the
just the
wipes.
brand. Yeah, Panthers brand. Pampers brand. Hold on, let me find exactly what it is. What it is. Yeah, Pampers, Kundu and Lou loves disposable diapers and moist towelettes. Yep. So
Okay.
get that brand.
Okay.
So
Dang, they
Stu,
killing it.
Stu, you know I'm looking at Procter and Gamble, right? And I want to mimic that, but just all with hemp products.
Yeah, you can't beat that.
Just copy them and just put hemp in everything that they do and change it and patent that.
Yep.
I ain't got to
Or you can
reinvent the
call it
wheel.
you can
I'm
call
just
it
gonna come out with the
GMB.
weather tread.
Call that motherfucker GMB and they wouldn't even know it.
They wouldn't even know, huh? I like it. Hey, what my man just say? We got to compete. If we gonna be in corporate America, the C.M.B. is here to compete.
Damn guns and butter. Then it's slick gambling and booties.
And then they don't know about the side gambling and booty. That's on the other website. That's the other website. That ain't the .org. Guns and butter is on the .org. Now .com. Ooh, it gets spooky over there.
And them boys over there acting wild.
Hey, but that's why I like us having the two domains where we could, you know what I'm saying? Do the what is it, the candy with the medicine?
Mm-hmm.
We clean as hell on .org, but they're over there in the New Jack City. Nigga, they got links to RP. They got motherfucking gambling and booty. They got all kind of shit.
All right, Chico, back to the shell. So I looked it up. Quarterly dividend of 52 cents per dollar.
I meant to tell you that. I looked it up. I had it, and then I got the call. Yeah, 52 cents per dollar. You got invested.
Quarterly.
That's scandalous. So let me tell you about the conversation I had yesterday about a idea that a family member had. We need to get together as a group and invest in stocks.
Ain't
Fuck
that some
me up,
shit?
right? So I told the nigga the problem is we got to structure the motherfucking entity before we even execute on that idea. So you got to get these group of people in the room to structure it. Watch how much fun you have.
Oh yeah. They say what? Now do what? And say huh? And hey what?
And then I hit him with this, dude. First, every person has to get the LLC because we're not attaching them personally to an investment that could risk me, you having a drunk night and costing me my investment. We're not finna do that. Let's
We
start
ain't
there.
doing that.
But it's showing us that we in the right algorithm, right? We not following the algorithm. I think we helping create the algorithm because we started doing this business LLC thing organically, right? The fact that it's a wave, like your boy said yesterday, it could be a wave, right? But it's like I say when we started, begin with the end in mind. What is our purpose for doing what we're doing, right? Okay, we could say something gray and broad like generational wealth, right? We got to be specific in what we doing with our personal businesses and as a group, bro. Begin with the end in mind. Oh, I had a
Nigga, I
good
saw an
conversation.
ad with Mark Cuban telling people to get LLCs. Nigga, I said, God damn.
Where you seen that at, Ray?
They on like motherfucking Twitter or goddamn Instagram, one of the two.
All right, let me see if I can find it.
Remember our goal when we first started building our LLCs, just so I can remind everyone of what our end game was, is to get funded. We need capital, right? So we want to get our LLCs set up, get in lender compliance, build our business plan, and get funded while building business credit along the way. And I don't know if y'all know, Mr. Wop with the memes is undefeated. Check his PTR.
Hell nah, Mr. Wild.
Starting a new business with Beyonce. So if y'all need tickets, hit me up.
Them motherfucker. Hey, them tickets right there. Whoa. All right, here goes some cheese. Is Beyonce the closest entertainer to Michael Jackson we've ever seen?
No,
See how they start coming from, just won't she just be the greatest ever her done, bro? Gotta always compare them to see how they do that?
Well, I'm throwing that cheese because it's like her level of stardom is reached like Michael status, right? The most Grammys in the history of Grammy. Then her tours, people be passing out. Glorilla says she
not
gonna frame the
not
wig.
not what's the name? Not regular grown men. Don't be passing out. Be the JQ. Yeah, that community. Yeah. So let's
The
get that
alphabets
correct.
can't handle it.
That nigga Mike had grown men crying and passing out. Straight grown men. Like Mike was a little different, Chico. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like,
There's no comparison to Mike.
And I think
Except,
it's more of a talent thing. Mike had more talent than her.
hey, but that genre she won in the LGBT genre that was new. I'm like, I didn't even know that was the thing. But okay, she won.
they said they got equal rights like us, Chico. So
Hey, I know the rest of the artists was mad as hell. Like, how the fuck Beyonce in this category? They knew it was over for 'em.
And she
I was
knows
hat
exactly what she's doing. Her shout out to them on the Grammy stage. Bag secured, secured again.
I was
She
happy
hit him
that
with the
Lizzo
queer.
won something. I like
Oh,
that
I was
Lizzo won
definitely happy
something.
for Lizzo,
Yeah,
bro. You
I
got,
like
the
Lizzo.
world. I was saying to my pops, the world need that kind of music, right?
Fact.
Because it's so much dark music for her to be herself and bring that choir on there and speak like that. I think that was a great performance. So I was really proud that she won. Shout out to her. She a D girl too.
You talking about Lizzo?
Hmm.
Hey, wifey cousin. Excuse me, my cousin was up there singing with her too, man.
And shout out to her for getting her patent, which was originally denied, approved. She now owns 100% that bitch. Shout out to her about her business.
Serious?
No, that's
Yeah, I
tough.
did see that. I did see that. See
Well,
that.
they had originally denied it, right? Saying that it was a common phrase, and that's one thing. A conversation I had with the trademark guy. I talked to the business coach yesterday. That's where that information came from. Um, one good thing about doing it through Inc. Authority, it's 450 of an application, and a lot of times they'll reject your application and have you adjust or change something. we get unlimited submissions. So no matter how many times we have to fix it, we'll get it in. Also, it provides monitoring for 5 years because it's no good to have a trademark if nobody's monitoring it and anybody else is using it. So for the life of the trademark, we also get free monitoring. So he broke it down to me.
Dope, dope. All right, I got a little something for you. I was telling y'all about the dude earlier, Ricky Givens, man. Givens, I'm sorry. And I went and looked them up, and they got a YouTube video on this nigga. It's only 9 minutes long. Let's see what they talking about. And is reporting its own analysis is showing crime has dropped since its new precinct patrol plan went into effect just about a month ago. Officers are doing a lot more legwork these days, walking beats the old-fashioned way. The idea is to increase police presence on the streets and establish better contact with the people who live in the neighborhoods. Better communication helps fight crime. And as of today, the 23rd, we've had a reduction in the overall crime in the city of Savannah, a 7% reduction. New precinct stations will be open in 4 areas of the city. It was a big topic in the mayoral forum tonight. We'll tell you about Savannah's growing violent crime problems. The best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is now. We are obviously not going to be talking about trees here. Instead, the decades of deceit and neglect that dominated the thinking of our local elected officials and law enforcement when it came to the growing threat of gangs. To be fair, there were a couple of hit-and-run law enforcement attacks on gangs, led mostly by federal agents when rival gangs were shooting each other in the streets. The half-dozen people injured in a gang revenge shooting at the Coastal Empire Fair did become the point of no return for Savannah. At that moment, many on the city council and county commission, about to see the unspoken become the talk of the town, took a deep breath and have been holding it ever since. Problem for so long saved the Savannah economy? Well, it certainly saved our tourists from associating the word gang with our community, but it cost those of us who live here perhaps hundreds of lives and certainly our quality of life. By Metro's own estimates, a successful counter to gangs here could cut the violent crime rate by more than 60%. 60%. Our murder rate already rivals Chicago and New Orleans, according to the latest FBI numbers. With our new police administration and DA, yes, a tree has finally been planted. For it to grow, it'll be up to us to hold our elected officials accountable for their past and their current efforts to keep up. In prison for 14 life sentences. So why was he almost let out of prison days ago? The News 3's Andrew Davis has been following this story from the beginning. Yeah, Christopher Murray actually may not be a name you recognize, but his boss is infamous in Savannah. His boss is Ricky Givens. Ricky Givens sits in prison for the rest of his life right now for his crimes. Murray was sentenced to life, but still almost walked our streets just days ago without a last-minute change. It was a little boy's birthday party, and he took the money from the boy's birthday party and then stuck everybody into the refrigerated area. And he was very proud of it and bragging. That's just one of the crimes Christopher Murray was convicted of in 1993. 40 different charges: armed robbery, kidnapping, assault with a deadly weapon, some connected to a police shootout after that pizza robbery. After he was caught, Williams then said, quote, "He could have had them cops if I really wanted them, but my SKS jammed." Judge Michael Karp sentenced him to 14 life terms plus 115 years, but in July of this year, he almost got out.
The person, the judge who was elected and put in place, listened to all the evidence and the victims and everybody and sentenced this defendant. Gave him a sentence that's appropriate, and the Board of Pardons and Parole should adhere. Nothing has changed. Chatham County District Attorney Meg Heap's office protested that release just 5 days before it happened. The Board of Pardons and Parole says it canceled the parole after getting, quote, new information in the case. Heap says the board isn't using all the information they can get before deciding which violent criminals are released. And someone, who is not here is making that decision where they decide that, well, life really isn't life. Life is what we're going to give you. Or, 5 years isn't 5, so we'll give you, a year. It's very frustrating. The board tells me that there is no overcrowding in the prison system. So I would say, then why don't we keep our murderers in here? Pardons Parole Board tells me they must provide, quote, meaningful consideration to parole eligible inmates. Murray himself was denied 4 times before this year. Heap says the board agreed to give prosecutors and families 30 days notice of any possible parole on violent criminals, but they've not followed up on that. Andrew Davis, WSAD News 3. Yo, we back. It's your boy Poplar. Mob ties. We on our way to Georgia with it. Savannah. All my G's from Savannah, y'all get in the comment box. Y'all niggas know y'all bang heavy. Now, today we are going to be covering a guy by the name of Little Ricky Jivens. Now, Mr. Jivens is only going to be Trapper Hall of Fame, if not #1 trapper to come out of Savannah. If I'm lying, anybody from Savannah, y'all get in the comment box and explain it. Now, this story is going to take place circa 1991 when crack was king. If we got anybody that's that age, you guys kind of remember these times. This is when niggas will kill you for stepping on a type shit. It was just wild out here. Um, it was just a all-time high with violence. It was next level with the money. And just to kind of put that in perspective, so in 1990, the city of Savannah had 35 homicides. In 1991, they had 59 homicides. In 1992, they had 24 homicides. In 1993, they had 12 homicides. So just telling you the chronologizing the timeline of everything that happened, you would automatically see Ricky Givens' impact on the community, as if it wasn't for the murders that was attributed to his organization, in 1991 would have finished right around 39. So that's going to put them 4 above what they were in 1990. So that being said, the authorities are going to say his organization was responsible for upwards of 20 homicides, and they were almost on some, just like I said, just stepping on Jordans. They were old school organization, so old school where one of the ways, or I should say the only way of initiation, was you had to commit a murder. Like, bro, that's what they was on. And that's that old early 90s type shit. Nowadays, it's like you hang out with the niggas for about 2 weeks and you part of you gang, or you somebody cousin in you gang. Ricky Jefferson didn't work like that. You got to put in some work around here. Wow shit. So with that, and not to mention, right around 1991, it looked like it was some kind of
Yo.
No, no, no. Kareem, where you at, Kareem?
I'm here. I'm just looking some stuff up, but I'm here.
What's up with your scatty scat?
Man, last night I went on a mission for C.M.B. When I tell you I was roaming the hallways, yep, 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 dropping links and everything. And I went into a room, and one girl, she liked my name. She said, "I like your name." So yeah, you know how I am. I could talk to people, but yeah, dropping links in houses and everything. That's where I was at all day yesterday for the majority of the day. Only was dropping the C.M.B website. Now when I do it this time,
Well, since ain't nobody saying something, Miss Tip, I'm gonna put on another little thing. This is Young Jeezy. Uh,
okay,
Sit back and relax, enjoy the show.
okay.
Thank you.
Why you not an executive producer or producer on that? On me? Yeah. Honestly. So do you watch BMF? I haven't. I seen some passing. Um, but why you not an executive producer or producer on that? On me? Yeah. Honestly. Consultant? Nah, man, because it's too tricky. I know everybody for real. Okay. Everybody's not gonna be happy with that. Right. You know what I'm saying? And for me, that's not my story to tell. You feel what I'm saying? So I mean, it's affiliated. Like whenever people hear BMF, right, they always say the first artist of BMF was Jeezy. Right. You know what I'm saying? Which is not true, but yeah. It's not true, but no, I mean, no. On a national level. Oh, he was the first artist? Yeah. Yeah, but he didn't break. I was never right? a BMF artist. Oh, he was directly a BMF artist. Right, okay, that right, right. But you was affiliated. Me and Meech was like, okay, you two. Right. You know what I mean? Which means that I had, and I had my crew. Right. So that kind of it was all that stuff. Like I didn't even know him then. Right. So that's not my. On your record, you said "Welcome Home T." That's Meech's brother, right? You said "Welcome Home T." You said, but you said some niggas might owe you money, but that ain't me. Yeah. So what was that line about? Because there was people putting out narratives as if I owed them. Oh. I don't owe them anything. Right. You know what I'm saying? I've never done business, that type of business with them to owe them anything. Mm-hmm. So I just think the narrative was starting to be like, if it wasn't for that, it would be no me. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And I just didn't understand that. Right. And I don't really know T. I knew of T. Right. Because when I was kicking it with Meech, right, him and T were like beefing. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I'm glad they worked it out. Beautiful. But the two times I met T the two times I talked to T was the first time I was at a party with Puff, Boys in the Hood party in Dallas. And I'm in there with Puff and the rest of the Boys in the Hood. And somebody come over there with, a bunch of BMF chains on, like, yo, T want to talk to you. Me knowing what's going on with them, I'm like, I'm by myself. Oh, okay. And they and you on the meat side of it, you saying, okay. I'm like, all right, cool, what's up? So I go over there, he's like, yo, I love your music, I love what you do. I fuck with it, like, keep going. And dap us up, hug, and that was that. And then the second time, he was in the pen and some shit happened in the street. and he just called to check on me, like, yo, you good? You know, don't even worry about that. Woo, woo, woo. And that was only 2 times. You know what I'm saying? So when he came home, you know, I got the call like T. I'm like, damn, that's what's up. But I didn't know him to like reach out and be like, yo, you good? Because I didn't know him. You know what I'm saying? But I do. I have love for him. Oh yeah. I didn't know him like to be like in his mix. You know, if he hit me, of course I'm gonna pick up the phone because that's the bro. But I didn't know him to be like reaching out and saying shit. Yeah. So that's real. Okay. Let's move on. Goddamn it. Let's move on. Yeah. That's a quote for Sonny. Yeah. No. Not yet. Well, hold on. Let me go. Okay. Hold on. So what was the situation? We actually talked about it one of the time you were here, but for this episode, right? With Boys in the Hood and Bad Boy and your involvement and when you kind of left that situation. Okay, so I never left. I was hot as fish grease. Yeah, yes, you was. Like, which was all the tapes that I was passing out of my car. You know what I'm saying? And all the promo I was doing because I started guerrilla marketing. Like I really was the one out here, like pushing the line with like spending his own money. I spent millions to get on. You know what I'm saying? Before I seen anything. Right. And with Boys in the Hood. And this is Block Entertainment, right? Yeah, this is Block. So Boys in the Hood. God bless the dead Kim Porter, which is a sister of mine, which is Puff's kid's mother, knew the homie, and her friend Ebony, which is my sister too, hit me, and it was like, yo, you got to come by the studio. Puff got this group, he wants you to do a song. So I went, and the first song I ever did was Them Boys. By the way, like I'm still not a rapper. I'm still riding around in that Ferrari with $500,000 in the front. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not a rapper, so I get in the room with these guys, and they're doing this song, Them Boys, and I'm not a rapper. You know what I'm saying? So I'm in here with people who like spitting bars. Rap. You know what I mean? So it took me like an hour and a half to just write my verse. And it took me like another hour to put it down because I'm not so familiar with the studio. So by that time, everybody walked out because Trick was there, Jazzy Faye was there, and everybody was there. And I remember them like, people in the hallway talking shit. Like, man, he whack. Oh. So I remember I put it down and I walked down the hallway and told him to play it. And it was like, if it's taking too long to lock up, right by the time the fourth bar came, everybody that was outside to talking shit was in the studio going crazy. You know what I'm saying? I was like, yeah, I told y'all, you know what I mean? But what happened was, I was about my business early and I didn't need anything from anyone. And when Kevin Liles and L.A. Reid signed me to Def Jam, Kevin left 2 weeks after he signed me. Oh, to Atlantic. To Atlantic, Kevin Liles. And they never told me who the next president was going to be. So when I was walking to Def Jam to go to the building, I seen this black Maybach pull up. And I'm sitting down. You know how you run your credentials so you can get the pass and all that. Give me your ID. Yeah. And the door open, and it's Hov. He like, yo, Jeezy, what's up? I'm like, what's up? You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, he's like, come on, walk up with me. You knew him prior to that? I've seen him, but not like that. Okay. Like, we had no conversation. Oh, so in that little area that you put your ID in, the security guard, they can give you a little badge. They say just us. Yeah, and then walks in and said, come on, walk up with me. He was already the president. Okay. He said, I'm up here, I got you. Okay. I'm like, oh, shit. You know what I'm saying? I love Kevin Liles, but damn, you know. This shit started to make sense now. You feel me? Okay. You know what I'm saying? So, so when I got with Hov, I instantly realized, because I love Puff, but I had little man syndrome back then. So every time I was around Puff, I was trying to show him I got the same watch as you. That was my whole thing. I was like, my chest was out. And he was just like, yo, man, you know what I mean? So Puff, Puff. Okay. He was just like, yo, what's up? You're like, relax, like, calm down. Yeah. So it took Jay. He was like, yo, what's going on with you and Puff? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah, he got to know the number. And the whole time I'm talking shit, I'm not realizing that Puff is on the other end of the pool table. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know y'all was playing pool. How did the pool? No, this is like one day we was in the 40-40. Oh, okay. Right. I'm thinking like, yo, same day. He's like, what's going on with you and Puff? I was like, oh, I'm getting money. Well, you know how it is. You street guy. You feel like you get money. You close to Jay-Z now. It's like you ready to go to war for no reason. And I'm like, you cool with him? He was like, yeah, that's my man. And he was like, Puff is on the other end of the table. So me and Puff had already done the Boys in the Hood deal, but it was like it was a lot of things that happened during the deal that kind of like made me feel different. Like meaning like I'm going to Magic City, right? And Puff is calling my phone to sign the deal for Boys in the Hood, but I'm telling him I'm going to Magic City, and he's calling my phone back to back, and he like go to Kinko's and sign the contract and send it back like with the fax machine. By the way, kids, Kinko's the place you should go and get copies and Xeroxes and shit. So for those who don't know Xerox, that's how you copy something. Continue. So now I'm like, yo, I ain't going to Kinko's. Okay, you know. So I just had a chip on my shoulder, and it was when Jay was like, yo, man, like, you know, he sat me and Puff down and we just, you know, talked. You know, so I got a chance to really know because I knew him, but I knew him through like meeting him. So I only saw him in club settings. So I was like, I'm a street guy. You know, you're going to respect me. That was my whole MO with any rapper or any entertainer because it was just like, I'm risking my life out here. Y'all ain't going through this shit. So anyway, Puff and Jay sit there and I go, look, man, I want to do the Puff deal, but I'm only going to do one album. I gave Puff a number. And he was cool with that. You know what I'm saying? And me and Puff been cool ever since. Like, that's my bro. Like, we chop it up about business, spirituality, whatever. But he was like, all right, cool. And now I got Puff and Jay in the same room, and they're agreeing to let me do this Boys in the Hood album. Only one album. Right. Push Thug Motivation back, which is highly anticipated for a month. Which is your first album, my first album. Def Jam. Right, Thug Motivation 101. So in my mind, I'm coming off a Trap or Die, and I'm using them boys as another marketing piece. You know what I'm saying? So now I got two deals, and I'm building this momentum. That was my mindset. That was G. So right, and with the guys, you know, and no disrespect to them, I just think I was a little more seasoned when it came from business because I came out of the streets and I was used to dealing with real. When you say the guys, you talking about the other people from Boys in the Hood. Boys in the Hood. So they didn't understand, you know, what I was doing because I'm thinking business. I mean, I get the records, and I also knew that them boys was a hit. What you ever looked at as like you like going for the selfish move, or I think that if I'm honest, and they'll probably tell you, I think it's been some situations where I kind of tried to put them on the game, right? But they probably looked at me like I was separating the group. And you really wasn't the official rapper at that time either. I was the street guy who just had one good verse on the whole project. And by the way, like Easy E. I was on the tour with like Easy E, and I was on tour with Jody Breeze. Like Jody Breeze was the guy. Yeah. Like all the girls loved Jody. Like we on the bus, like damn, like I got a $100,000 Rolex. You don't see this? What's going on? You know what I'm saying? But before you continue, because I also worked at Bad Boy Records, right? And he was on where's the Boys go? Boys a part of the street team too, and they was pushing. We was the Miami street team. I was running it down here, and they were like, okay, this is a South record. Y'all got to push this. But there seemed to be some confusion when that record came. Because it was like, you're in the group, you're not in the group. Right. And I don't remember clearly how it was, the timeline back then. Was it in a hood group? Yeah. Record? Yeah, the record. Well, the thing was that, rightfully so, I'm my own boss because I'm pushing on my own CDs. I'm paying for my own stuff. I'm signed to Def Jam. I got a publishing situation. You ask Big John, he'll tell you. Right. Big John, that's that money man. I didn't even cash my Def Jam and my publishing check. You understand what I'm saying? Like I just had these checks in my house. Well, the publishing check I lost in a pair of jeans, which was crazy because I had to figure that out. Because I didn't know. And then I had, my Def Jam check that I didn't even cash because I had bread. And I remember Jay called me one day. He's like, yo, what are you doing? I hope they reissue that check. Okay. Did you lose the publishing check? You don't even remember? No, I lost it. And then I called Big John. Well, shout out to Big John. And he had to give you that check again. He had to reissue it. Yeah. He didn't understand what the hell. Because nobody can take that check and cash it. But I'm gonna be honest. I'm a street guy. I had my money in the time bags. I thought when he gave me the check that it was already somewhere I needed to go pick it up. I didn't know about bank account. Like it was a cashier check. Like, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? So, and it was a huge check. A huge check. And me and John laugh about that alone. Just anyway. But the reality of it is, I didn't discuss with the guys what I was doing on the business side, so they probably felt like that I was being selfish. But I had a plan. Right. You feel me? And that was my plan. Because y'all was never really officially a group. Y'all was kind of put together. I was getting a label deal with Def Jam, which was CTE. All right. Then shout out to the new deal, Corporate Thugs Entertainment. But I had a plan, and I wasn't trying to just be in a group. You see what I'm saying? Because I wanted to break my own artists and do my own thing. So again, communication. I didn't talk to them and say, "Hey, look, this is what I'm trying to do." I was more so like, "I'm gonna do this. You know, y'all gotta figure this shit out." That's real. That's probably why it kind of went a little left.
There it is.
You think about that, Joe?
I mean, I don't. You remember when Jesus first came out? They were like, "Oh, he got 10 different deals." So shit, he was doing his business. That's why I don't know what to say on that. I can't say nothing bad against that.
He said he was trying to keep up with Puffy. That's why.
Yeah, that's crazy right there. Nasty work.
What's that?
I ain't gonna hold you. It's kind of I ain't gonna act like he act like he really didn't know Puff. Yeah, like yeah, I ain't really know Puff like that. I only knew him in the club.
You want to listen to some Mojo?
Oh shit, yeah, I'm listening.
That was a little clip. I gotta find the other part.
Yeah, I got a question before you play that. Why every time he talk and he goes back in time, he talks like that? It sounds like BMF, but he's not BMF. I don't get it.
That's his beginning. Shit, he was in the club with him. That's where it started.
No, I'm just saying it was a lot of artists tied into that. Why Jeezy is the one that get the most no notoriety with them. Now y'all get why I keep saying why he didn't get caught up with BMF. That's what
But he ain't do
I
no
ain't.
business with him though. He ain't do no business.
Yeah, yeah, like Stu said, he ain't doing no business. And he was signing his deals at the time. I don't know how far on the shit was, but from my understanding from the little documentary shit, I think the nigga Old Dog, that's how Old Dog got plugged up with BMF and Stu G. And Old Dog eventually was the one that told on some shit.
if I got it correct.
But I'm still listening though. I'm rocking. I'm rocking with you. I'm still listening though.
I'm trying to find the next clip. I can't find it. I'm gonna have to play the whole shit and just skim through that part when we get to it. Now, this guest here that we got today, you talk about thug motivation. We talk about a hustler's hustler. We talk about a man that's grind after grind, stay relevant, stay everywhere, stay with a hit record, hit album, classic album whenever he wants to come. I thought this was a mixtape I was about to talk about, but they said no. This is a full-fledged album. Last time we had him on, we thought he was going to depart from his label, but they here, and this is going down. He is constantly. He's a BET award winner just like us. That's right. Nominated for 4 times the Grammys. But like I said, this is one of the real ones. So we're going to stand up. We're going to salute him. And off top, EFN, we're going to give him his flowers. Let's go. First thing we do. First thing we do. First thing we do is give him his flowers. Drink 10 flowers, okay. Yeah, because this is your third time. This is your... real ones right here. Yeah, it's a real one. They'll die. They'll die. It's like a career. They don't die. It's better than the Grammy time. That's right. That's what Snoop said. That's what Snoop said. That's right. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop my champagne immediately. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So Jeezy, going through your discography, man, you got hit after hit after hit. Man, you put in a lot of work. But have you ever came close to your career? Like people try to cancel you? Oh, of course. Really? Yeah, all the time. Well, I think this morning. Didn't happen though. Right, it didn't happen. Lifetime subscription. Right. It's solid. Mm-hmm. So, but the only thing that kept me from getting canceled, even though they couldn't, and that's what the whole Can't Ban the Snowman shit came from. Oh yeah, that's right, in the schools. Yeah, because, it started there. Shit, you was like the first canceled. Yeah, I forgot that. And I didn't even understand that because I was like, damn, how y'all gonna stop people from wearing a t-shirt? You know what I mean? So that was confusing. But as I went on in my career, I started to realize, when you make decisions that, that's gonna better you or your team or the people around you, everybody might not like that. Right. You know what I'm saying? It's just is that crabs in a barrel syndrome. It's just everybody ain't gonna agree, so it's let's cancel them. Mm-hmm. But see, what they didn't know is they ain't put me in that position anyway. The streets put me in that position. Right. In the streets, we don't cancel people. You just expire. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. You go to the penitentiary or you go into that wooden box. Right. You know what I'm saying? I dodged one, which was the penitentiary. So, Snowman is immortal, baby. It's this is real. This is what it's about. You know what I'm saying? I lead by example. And the moves that I make is show people or to show the real ones you don't gotta live by nobody's rules. Don't let nobody box you in because that's the standard for them. And people want you to be the old you all the time, so that makes them feel comfortable being who they are. You feel what I'm saying? I respect that. Because I couldn't sit down and talk to the old Nori. He probably had 5 choppers right here. He was a different dude back then. So this is your Is the name Nard? Yeah, the name is Nard. I partnered up with some people out of France. Okay, it looked like some French shit. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah. So we got cognac, we got gin, we got vodka. Yeah, Nard is the spirit. So y'all give it up for that, baby. Let's give it up for that. And if y'all didn't know my history when it comes to drinks, so first I had I'll be on. No, but I had a Grey Goose situation, right? I had a Grey Goose. Directly with Grey Goose, right? Yeah, I had a deal with Grey Goose, and I peeped it early. It's so y'all want to give me a little money to go out here and push your brand, but it's not mine. Right. You know what I'm saying? And where I come from, it's that's like somebody giving me something on consignment. That's not mine. Right. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted my own brand, and when I got out of that deal, I went and sat down with my business partner, which is one of my mentors, and we built Avion up and sold it to Pernod Ricard. And I had equity. You got a good check. Look at your face. Look at your face. His eyes lit up. Right. We sold that's a big deal. You have a company and you sell it. But it happened though, because I was like, I don't know about this rap shit. Right. But it taught me because he went on to do Terramundo with The Rock, and Proper 13 with Conor McGregor. And I went on to do this with what I learned from him. So this is like, if you come from where I'm from, this is like having the whole damn liquor store. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like you got gin, cognac, and vodka. Like, you know. So yeah. Good move, dodging the Proper 13. You ever tasted that? I have. It's horrible. Yes, it's horrible. It's horrible. I'm not a whiskey guy. Yeah, I'm a Japanese whiskey guy, so I don't really like Scotch whiskey. Like so no disrespect, Conor McGregor. I don't know. The old Nori wouldn't drink Japanese. Yeah. Oh yeah. That's what I said. The old Nori wouldn't drink Japanese. I'm listening to the Breakfast Club. Right. I believe yesterday, and was it today? Yesterday. I think it was yesterday. And Freddie Gibbs come on. Right. And then they say something, they say, this is the first time y'all seen each other. I think y'all seen each other in the airport, and y'all got to speak. So how was that? Was that something that you wanted to do? I mean, this the thing, bro. I ain't never had no issue with Gibbs, man. Right. You know what I'm saying? I always knew he was going to pop, he was going to be on. And what I think about all this in music, or really any of this shit, street and everything, it just be a lack of communication. Right. No, he said he was wrong. I think I respect that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't understand it. Right. Nah. But from where he was coming from, that's how he saw it. But if we communicated, I could have been like, nah, bro, that ain't that. You know what I thought? And this is me looking from the outside in, that's the insider looking out, right? I always thought that, I think that how Ross was, at the time, it was like you and Ross were taking shots at each other, right? And it felt like Meek kind of had Ross back. Right. And it felt like maybe Gibbs wanted that same thing for you, or you wanted that same thing from Gibbs. I think that's where the communication kind of, you know what I mean? I think what happened on my end is that, you know, I was trying to get him a deal, which I wanted him to have, but I couldn't. So it was a lot of frustration there. You know what I'm saying? Deal, I'm assuming. Right deal. Right. And it's just like, I didn't want to hold him up, and I'm like, bro, I'm gonna try this every way. And it ain't that you not gonna get a deal. Yeah. It's just, I can't get it. But you've been young in that sense, you know what I'm saying? Like, because you know what it is? You was really like the hottest thing in America. And I'm gonna be honest, I learned a lot about that too, because I was in my own bag. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I was doing things, but I was still trying to keep my career where it was at too. So I learned a lot from that experience, but I do feel like, you know, if you really got an issue with another grown man, when you see him, you're going to feel like that. Right. I ain't feel like that. You know what I'm saying? I was just like, what up? You know, it's like, because we had some good times. It was the miscommunication. Right. By the way, every situation I ever been in the streets or music, has been a miscommunication or either somebody talking in between people. You know how it go. If I tell you something and you tell him, by the time they get over there, it's different. And he said, what? You feel what I'm saying? And that ain't even what he said. You feel what I'm saying? So, you know what's crazy to hear you say that? I'm listening to your music, and then I think you admitted to you being wrong in the Ross beef. Like you was just like that was crazy for Gibbs to say that to you. But then I'm listening to your music, and I'm like, oh shit, we kind of went through. I feel again this miscommunication. Because again, I'm walking down South Beach, you know, leaving the club. We like 300 deep. You know, I'm off that. We was drinking 1800 back to Quavo. Okay. I'm popping. Oh, yeah. I'm I remember this video. King. You know what I mean? Malcolm X shit. You coming out of Cameo. I'm just talking. You know what I mean? Whoever wanted, you know what I mean, they get it. Next thing you know what I'm saying? Ross and them taking it. Right. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, so, you know, I'm a man. I'm not going, it was an issue. Again. Right. Wasn't no issue, though. Right. When I found, you know, Khaled, shout out to Khaled. Oh, Khaled made that right? Khaled made that right? I ain't gonna lie. Barbie cut you off a little bit, but me just hearing y'all together, like listening to y'all, I was like, damn, I'm so glad they squashed their beef. Word. But that's the thing, like, you know, unless it's family or money, it ain't no beef. Right, that's real. It's just miscommunication, bro. That's the problem with the culture the way it is now. Like, you know, they ready to kill something about nothing. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't no integrity in that. You know what I'm saying? We don't went to war as a country several times. And once you done doing what you gotta do, you still gotta figure it out. Because you gotta coexist. You know what I'm saying? So even with the Ross thing, I would say like it just took hip hop. You know hip hop, right? Yeah, because I knew hip hop because he was. I was working at his studio. Oh, okay. He's the actual hip hop the person. My bad. He hip hop. Okay. Yeah. In Cali, because I trusted Cali. Right. And he was like, "Yo, I just want to get y'all to sit down," but just like. You know, it's like I'm thinking to sit down is like me and like 50 of my homies, right. Whoever he bring. And he's like, no, you gotta sit down, just you and Ross. Right. And he was wanting to do the War Ready record. And I'm gonna tell you the irony of that. So Khaled sat us down immediately. You know if you feel something, if it's an issue. Right. It was like, oh, you ain't say. I was like, nah, I ain't. You know what I mean? Right. So now we at that. So we chopped it up, you know what I'm saying? I had Avion back then, so we took each other's, drinks, swapped them out, took pictures, like show love. Oh, yeah. Okay. Right. But then let me tell you the irony of that. So we do the verse, you know what I'm saying? I went turkey ham on that. Right. But he wants to shoot the video. He wants to shoot the video in New Orleans. I think it's like Super Bowl All-Star game. Okay. Why when they send the treatment, all the video is us and people around us shooting a bunch of real AKs. But they got blanks in them. So I'm just like, hey, so you in the video shoot all you hear is pop, 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 pop. But it's a war ready song with two people who just sat down. Wow, this prior, you know what I mean? So it was like it was tense. You feel me? Yeah. It was tense, real tense. But shout out to Ross though, man. Like even we went on tour and got money together. And we trade game all the time because all of us are not the same. You know what I'm saying? And everybody got a different skill set. Right. You know what I'm saying? He's good in his departments. I'm good in mine. You have other people that are good in theirs. So when you're able to sit down, chop it up, and talk about business and future shit, it's bigger than just music. That's maturity too. Right. It's bigger than music. It's like, yo, I'm doing this. Right. You know what I'm saying? You want to support here, or you want to get in, and vice versa. Right. And I think that's. At the end of the day, really what it's about. You gotta have money to live, money to survive. You know what I'm saying? And money to have fucking fun. Right. I tell you something. I seen you since you came into this game. Last time I seen you, we was in LA. You were literally by yourself. Right. And it was the most peaceful I've ever seen you in life. Right. Like you were literally comfortable dolo. Like you walked in, you had a little bit of tequila. You were chilling. We had you to the side. We had a drink. Me, you, and Fat Joe. Yeah. And then it was just you just stayed the whole time just by yourself. Like I want to say, what is it? No, what's it called? When you Zen? Yeah. I felt like you had a meeting with Phil Jackson. Yeah. And then you came into this party. Like, where's this new Jeezy energy? Like I could feel peace. I don't need in your life. I never needed validation, but I think when you strip the stereotype down and go with what it is being a man first, when I've been on the front line with anything I've ever been involved with. There's some people who like Pablo Escobar. I was like El Chapo. I'm on the front line. You feel what I'm saying? And once I realized that, when you get done paying for enough lawyers, you know what I'm saying, paying, lawsuits and all these different things because somebody around you reacted or done something. These civil suits, you're back against the wall. People suing you $50, $60 million. Right. And it just dawned on me like, you the one gonna make sure you straight. Right. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna take care of me. I don't need to get on the front line for you. Right. That's on you now. Right. You know what I'm saying? So for me, I just rather roll dolo because I know I got the S on my chest. Meaning like I ain't took nothing from nobody. Right. I'm a man of integrity. You ain't gonna go no hood, no block. I mean, from here to Lauderdale, people knew me before rap. Right. On for getting money and being who I said I was. So they have respect for me. So even if I'm in somebody's city, I'm still good because it ain't no bad energy like I done something or took something from you. And then when it comes to, the other stuff, like the rap shit, I don't move like a rapper. I move like a grown ass man. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't playing. You feel me? Like that's that. Whatever it's gonna be, it ain't gonna end here. Right. You know what I'm saying? So, but it has to be some type of super growth because I remember me first time seeing you and in Atlanta with BMF all over. I'm talking about it's BMF shirts all over. Yeah, Miami, crazy, all over. And like for you to go from that and be that comfortable there, and I can see that same comfortability with you by yourself. I mean, it's peaceful, bro. I don't have to deal with everybody else's issues, man. Because I'm not there yet. by myself. I'm not there. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting lighter and lighter. It's like, ain't but 3 other seats in the Maybach. Yeah. He regrets, as a matter of fact. Yeah, we go lighter. But go ahead. I mean, I just feel like you just come to a point where you good with you, man. You know, that's real love, bro. Like you got self love, you don't really need no validation from the outside. I just feel like that. You know what I'm saying? I know I like to do what I like to do. Everybody might not be into that. Right. You know what I'm saying? I want to go to a party dolo and sip, champagne and nod with Nori without it being uncomfortable. You like, yo, who was all this? You know what I'm saying? You got your people there and, Fat Joe come around, so it ain't extra. Right. And when you get to a certain point of the game and you risk it all like I have, and you don't want to lose it all, you don't even want to play like that no more. Right. Because it only take you one time, you up out of here, you're going to lose everything you got. Right. So, I started to appreciate being lighter during the pandemic. Because it would be like it's just you and your lady, you and your wife. You had no choice at that point. Yeah, you had no choice. You had to take a test. Unless you was in Atlanta, though. Yeah, no, Atlanta. Atlanta was wild. Miami got wild. No. I'm gonna be honest. Atlanta is loose. Like Atlanta. Listen, let me I love Atlanta. We just came from Atlanta. We just won an award in Atlanta. By the way, congratulations. Yes, thank you. DJ, congratulations. We really got. Yeah. So, man, moving around because let's get the quick time slime, right? Okay, we're gonna get the quick time slime. Okay, so because Gigi been on twice, but we didn't have quick time slime, and we didn't have quick time for slime. Yeah, quick time slime. Can you explain the rules, EFN? So we're gonna give you 2 names, 2 things. You pick one, and we good. You pick both or neither. The political correct question. One. If you pick something, you're good. We're good. If you say both or neither of them, meaning you opt out of even answering, then we all drink it. But we drink with you. We don't leave you out. We all drink it. Yeah, we drink with you to do. Cool. What's it called again? No, I ain't gonna lie. No, it sound hard. It sound hard. It sound like something you drink 4 a.m. in Paris after you had some crepes. You know what I'm saying? Or you pour it on your crepes. Right. Are you ready? You ready? Let's get it. Okay. Tupac or DMX? Tupac. Oh, that was easy. Okay. Jay-Z or Nas? Jay. Okay. Dungeon Family or Wu-Tang Clan? Dungeon Family. Damn, y'all Atlanta. He answered everything. Always Atlanta. Y'all Atlanta. You can never catch an Atlanta nigga with that question. Shorty Red or Drummer Boy? Shorty Red. We might not take shots. GTA play. GG serious. Okay. Ooh. Outkast or UGK? UGK. Okay. Yeah, respect that. Young Thug or Future? Future. Little Baby or Gunna? Little Baby. No Limit or Cash Money? Cash Money, baby. Magic City or Blue Flame? Magic City, man. What you talking about, man? You should take a shot anyway. You think too easy, man. The regular, hell yeah. Oh yeah, I'm taking a shot with y'all. Y'all ain't skipping me. Get the fuck out of here. We went to Magic City. I couldn't throw the money correctly. Like my shit. That's how I know I'm a New York. I'm old school New York. Together. I was throwing a lot, but it was just taking nigga. Everyone was looking at me like, "What you doing?" It's wrist work. Even my wife was like, "Come on, get your life together." You gotta flex your wrist a certain way. Yeah, it just wasn't working for me that day. You gonna get somebody a concussion if you hit him in the head. Yeah. Right. I wasn't ready for the concussion part. Yeah, you think at the regular Ciroc? Oh, you getting it? All right, cool. We drinking. All right, y'all drink. I'll shot. Okay. Zaytoven or Metro Boomin? Metro Boomin. Metro Boomin. New
Wow.
Jack City or Business Side? Ooh, New Jack City. I'm about to get money. Okay. New Jack City. Okay, yeah, that's right. Because Business Society was okay. All right. ATL Jacob or 808 Mafia? ATL Jacob. DJ Khaled or DJ Drama? DJ Drama. I love. I got a mixtape coming right now. Right? Got a mixtape coming. He's making this quick time with slime for real. It's I ain't gonna lie. Wait, I got so Def or Bad Boy. Bad Boy. Atlanta Airport gonna be real. Yeah. Ye or Pharrell? Ye. Ye? Yeah. Loyalty or respect? Loyalty. Loyalty. Wow. Why? This is easy. This is the first and easiest. It's the easiest. Quick time with slide. Yeah. You know your shit. Yeah. You ain't playing. But why? Why loyalty? Or respect? Because if somebody respects you, they're gonna be loyal. Right. You know, somebody can respect you and not be meaning like somebody can have love for you, right, and still not be loyal. Right. If somebody's loyal, right, there's something there. Right. Like you might not even like me. You know what I'm saying? But you're not gonna do nothing to cross me out because you like, you know what? He brought me in the game. He showed me something. He gave me a craft. It's just like I ain't gonna do that. Right. You know, and where I'm from, you know, I would rather, you know, that's what kept me alive. Loyalty. Right. You know what I'm saying? That's what kept me out of the penitentiary. Loyalty. Like my you know, my older cousin that did